Thank you for coming. We are concerned citizens of Grand Jida County, and we have assembled on the ground of the Capitol building to communicate our feelings about the president's recent nomination, appointing or nominating Ellis Grant as Superintendent of Grand Jida County. So my name is Kai G, and I'm coordinating the affairs of media. I'm here with the chairperson, Mr. Rufus Kuto. And then we will have this we'll have a very brief media interaction with you to inform you on what's happening. So just to say, since this morning, we've been on the grounds of the executive mansion, claiming the attention of the national government, especially the office of the president, informing him that we, the people of Grand Jida County, we are not happy with the recent appointment of Ellis Grant as our superintendent. As I speak to you, there's a protest ongoing in Grand Jida. There's no car entering the city of Zwedi, and there's no car leaving. Our people feel that Ellis Grant is not the best choice for them. Grand Jidans and the Crown people are saying, Mr. President, you can appoint anyone you want as a superintendent, but it should not be a character like Ellis Grant. Just to say a few, Ellis Grant was our immediate past representative of District 3, Grand Jida County. This is the man who has brought shame and national disgrace upon the people of the county of Grand Jida, when he brought a fake degree from Nigeria, exposed by activist Martin Colley, and subsequently suspended and expelled from the University of Liberia and Cotton University Graduate School. This is a man who has been allegedly involved into a lot of ritualistic killings in the county. We feel that this is not good. As a people in our county, having Ellis Grant as our superintendent, meaning none of the small children will even play in the city of Zwedi because everybody will be afraid. When Ellis Grant appeared on the national radio, we had a mysterious disappearance of one of our brightest sons of the county, Alfred Donner, who was the logistician at the National Elections Commission headquarters in Zwedi. Mr. Grant have gone on radio and said there's a spirit in Grand Jida, and this particular spirit is called Gay Tible. And so in the Crown dialect, Gay Tible means it's a demonic marine spirit that goes around taking people. We feel that the justification of Ellis Grant on the radio have indicted himself with that particular interpretation. We the Crown people, we know exactly if we say a marine spirit in the bush or if we say Gay Tible. We know what the tradition says about that. Ellis Grant has not just only been allegedly involved into the mysterious disappearance of the late election magistrate, but just to take you back, the late Dr. Ahmad Gashaska, former agriculture minister of this country. If you follow the history, when he went to Maryland County, before coming to Grand Jida to serve the Grand Jida University College, formerly the Grand Jida Community College, as a president, his death again, there was a cloud hanging over the name of Ellis Grant. The late Asa Gwenka, one of Grand Jida County party sons. Today we are mourning and we stop mourning the death of Asika. Ellis Grant, representing the great name, has been mentioned again. We are afraid. I think we should be investigating this particular man. We are not saying we have all of the evidences, but why is it that this particular man's name always been into these that are very deadly, very bad deeds in the county? So appointing this man as a superintendent will undermine the operation of the governor of Liberia. We voted out President Weah because we thought that Weah was on the wrong footing. We cannot elect President Boakai and we continue to be on this page. We think this is wrong. The Crown Nation is angry. The Crown people across the world, they are saying no. You can bring any of their brightest sons and daughters that supported whether the party or not as superintendent, but not Ellis Grant as a representative or as a superintendent. So I'll be the chairperson and all of the let manner comments will come in to also speak on this matter. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Doug. We highly appreciate you coming to cover the event. It's very important. It's not political. We don't have personal issue with Ellis Grant. Like he said our county decided the district for 12 years as representative. So tell me, if you will have a good relationship with the people, I believe that today people will not be assembled in Monrovia at the Capitol building. People will not be assembled in Zwedi, that they are rejecting his nomination made by the president recently to be superintendent for Grand Jida County. Like you said, on the ground, had lost moral character and he loves integrity. And Grant law on the oath when he was in the House of Representatives that he had a degree, and which of course yesterday he wrote at the graduate program of the University of Liberia and Cottington respectively that he had a 5th degree and he wanted to do a master. So when the information came out, the UL investigator, it was proven, and Grant was expelled from that university for academic fraud. And again, we all know under our law, academic fraud is a crime against the state. And the man had lied on the oath. He violated the code of conduct of public official by lying to the people that had degree, which of course he did not have any degree. So such a character, we said no, he cannot be a superintendent for our county. What message was sent out to our children, our brothers, our sisters in the county that going to school? They will not have any motivation for the children that are coming up. Whereas Grant is appointed as superintendent for the county, and he had the opportunity to be invited to speak on a graduation program, either for the community college or one of the high schools in the county. What message will he deliver? Somebody who got degree, somebody who are now motivating the young people the importance of education. Grant said 12 years at the Capitol building, where you can work from the Capitol building across the road of UL campus. He failed to go and do an undergraduate degree, but then he had to go to Nigeria to fake a degree. So that one of the key reasons we say we don't want him. And again, Ambassador White already said that he cannot do business as usual. So people who are in a habit of having third degree, people who are not competent, people who are not qualified, why will he bring them to serve the Republic presiding in Grand Guinea? We said when Wakai or the VP, when the law immigrant, let them find somewhere for he to go and serve a Grand Guinea. Because Grant is not of a good character, and we cannot trust such a character to serve our county as superintendent. So we don't have personal issue, but it's a reality. It is established, and we have fought, and all of you are aware, all the media institutions you are aware, it's on air, it was on TV, it was in newspaper 2 years back that he take a 5th degree credential.
So member of the press, so guys, we'll take 5 questions. Okay, we'll take 5 questions. The first question, we have a more constructive conversation here. Thank you. The first question, just before that, guys.
The first question, can you take the first one? Yeah.
We'll just take a minute or two for any of our colleagues, and then we'll take 5 questions from the press, and we can conclude this question.
Time is 5 questions.
Thank you very much.
Can we take it? Yeah, the first question here is,
let me say, member of the press and my colleagues, Bridget. My name is Nelson Sanigoa, the son of Brandon County. I will say Ikrani. My mother is Ikran. You know, we struggle high on some other surrounding region. But people who are educated shouldn't survive. In the past 12 years, we have decided to make it different. Somebody mentioned Ambassador Oboega said it. We don't want business as usual. I just want to bring it yesterday. When the appointment came, people are demonstrating in the county. People are calling from the United States of America all over the world. They don't want former Representative Grant to serve as a superintendent to superintend the day-to-day activity of our country because he doesn't want to do that. The reason is what happened in Kunamba District. Our brother, the young guy that conducted one of the best elections in the Southeast, 2020, where it's in. What have our lawmakers done to the issue to investigate, to bring those who are responsible in the process to vote? Nobody, nothing. So there's some around we suffer, then you bring another person who served at 12 years. There is no timetable in the county to serve as a lawmaker. I believe Ambassador Boyka love like me. And praying is so dear to all of us. So Ambassador Boyka, we have decided that our appointment will never change. Once our appointment will go back to the county, we will demonstrate for the next 3 months until our grant can be removed. We want people who are qualified, people who can compare, who can make our county to be all counties of Ghana. We want people that create confusion, people that will marginalize educated people that will marginalize the young people in the country. We don't want that. So our grant is one of those. So we don't want nothing that it is just a grant will serve as a superintendent. You guys are qualified. All of us we are qualified. We can serve as superintendent of the county to make sure build the connection so that the young people in Grand Guinea can benefit.
When we see the protest when Grant being serving
serving in the capacity of lawmaker for the ministry. What now?
That question very simple. It was invented by the people. Based on employment position. So we don't want it. Besides that, at the time, we are not getting information. And there's no law on the book that you have certain qualification before you become a lawmaker or even a citizen. But understanding that somebody will commit that crime as a government crime. I mean, it's something that is breathing that needs our attention. We must speak to it. So even if you have a wife from the beginning, if you're not doing bad things, and now you notice it, when you say, oh, because they're not happy with the system.
And moreover, just to be moreover,
they not elect me to be the next lawmaker of the country. So why you are defeated in the election?
So what is your demand now? Who do you have to replace Eddie Grant?
We are not projecting anybody.
Who do you want to replace Eddie
We are
Grant?
not projecting anybody. So we are not projecting anybody. Straight to the issue. The president can appoint any sons and daughters of the county. Straight to the issue. Why we are saying we don't want Ellis Grant. Now, put me to your question. When Ellis Grant was represented, there were a couple of things. Apparently, we don't have that on the media document or on the media doc. But just to say, Ellis Grant was represented with a couple of protests in his district. We were protesting. We know how Ellis Grant won election in Grand. Ellis Grant never won a clean and fair election in Grand. There's a challenge. You can be a fast money. So of course, but he said, doing his time, yeah, of course he said because, but he never won election. Now you and I know that was fair. I know that for sure. I live in Grand. I was there. I participated in the politics of our country. I also elected that.
Mr. Piaro, today you started your protest at the entrance of the executive marching towards the Capitol building. And during that process, you were, I think, 4 or 5 men dedicated were called by the Senate, or I think the Senate to actually go in dialogue. What's the outcome from your discussion?
And so we have spoken with the chief officer in the office of the Senate Pro Temple, and we have already had a booking. In fact, we communicated with her. She has assured us of meeting us today. In fact, she have a serious interest on this matter. This is about education, this is about moral, this is about the society. What are we teaching our children? If some other people back in a given job, we are not sending, the sender would not send a good record. Would the sender even have the moral reptitude to question the Minister of Education while education activity is not going on in the country? Obviously, no. So the Senate will have a much more major interest in this particular matter. So we also met the chairperson on internal affairs, the Committee on Internal Affairs. So Dr. Prince Johnson have also assured us we will also be meeting him 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll be also.
Mr. Pierre, I'm so concerned about Honorable Chester Grant serving in the leadership of the Unity Party angle here in Grand Junior County. Prior to the election, Grant served as our permanent leaders within the party. Why is it that you guys weren't flagging out this issue that we have reached to this crucial point now?
Of course. So, I mean, much more there's a politics behind the scene like you and I see. So some of us, just a minute, some of us stakeholders, and just to say for the record, Ellis Grant was never a member of the Unity Party. No. Ellis Grant never a stalwart of the Unity Party. If you say stalwart of the Unity Party, we are stalwart of the Unity Party in Grand Junior. So Ellis Grant, we had no record that Ellis Grant was a stalwart of the Unity Party. In fact, we don't even know, we have on no record how Ellis Grant even became a senator or a senatorial candidate on the Unity Party ticket. So just to say, but I know that is not more of a more bigger political play, which I cannot speak.
So what would be your imposing? Should not imposing Superintendent of Grand Juniors?
Of course, I don't think he's imposing. He only discharged this as imposing when he refused to listen to the citizens. He has appointed Ellis Grant for the last 27 hours now. 27 hours since the nomination was made. We know that Ambassador Barker may well for this country, and we know that Ambassador Barker will immediately withdraw the nomination of Ellis Grant. It happened in 2012. It happened everywhere. President can appoint the entire meeting and withdraw the nomination. So that way, I mean, no matter. But we know that he's not imposing the superintendent. I think the president wants to know about Ellis Grant. That's why he appointed Ellis Grant. But the fact that the citizens speaking out, I think the president will take action.
Finally, there are other lawmakers from Grand Junior County, the election, Senator Yaya Dimne. Have you been able to engage?
So the government is aware of this matter. Okay. The government is aware story of this matter, I'm told yesterday the caucus met the office of the president. They met the Minister of State yesterday, and they saw a recent meeting this evening with the president. And the caucus school also have their own different version of the story. They were not contacted. They were not contacted in the selection process of this particular nomination. So, of course, the caucus of the county have a own version of this particular situation on the ground. I don't think they are happy. They're not happy. That's why the caucus chair, Senator Yaya Dixon, met the Minister of State yesterday, telling him that they want to book a time with the president.
One may say this action, it is obvious in Liberia. A lot of times you see people protest against people, especially when they are being appointed to positions, but the outcome of this, all of the protestations seem never to yield result.
Of course, the results.
And then
just to say, the results. Just to correct that. This administration, we trust the Ambassador Kwaka, we do the right thing. In the past, protests have heated results. We know exactly what protests have heated. Of course, if you say at a larger scale, I do agree with you, but protests have heated result in this country. We are protesting, it is our right. The Constitution guarantees this particular right to citizens of the country to peacefully assemble and petition the government, its functionaries on the affairs of the country.
have you gone to the executive mansion where the president is?
Well, we have made an attempt to go to the mansion to protest, but again, the consultations are ongoing. We see that as that security, that much of a security protocol being, so very tight there. In fact, the guys escorted us here, but we were at the grounds of the executive mansion.
I'm going to play the tape later. It's this morning when the guys in Liberia, Grand Gidens, Crown Folks, went to the Capitol building to protest the appointment of the former representative, Mr. Ellis Grant, as the new superintendent of that particular county in the southeastern region of Liberia, Grand Gide County. The Kai Fale will be leaving, and the new guy now is he has to go through the confirmation hearing by the Senate. And the Senate already made up their mind. The senators already made up their mind that if anyone who was a former representative or senator, if you lose your job, you come back as a executive appointees or nominees, you come in front of them, they're going to okay you and you're going to pass. They did it to Francis Numani, the guy who said you're going to kill Tinubu. He's now the Internal Affairs Minister of the Republic of Liberia, someone who says he's a rebel. He have killed people before and he's going to mock somebody. He's been confirmed by Darius Dillon in Senate and Yomdi Kanga Senate. And so Grant going to pass. The president, he's going to be working at the will and pleasure of the president of the Republic of Liberia. So all that knows, Joseph Boakai will say, well, I don't care. This man work for me. Because you guys know now the Grand Gidens did not vote for Boakai. If you look at his gone results, you're going to see that the southeastern region did not give Boakai good votes. So Boakai going to fight you. And that's how he's going to fight the Grand people. People who they rejected, you're going to give them right back to you. And you're going to cause a lot of noise. Go on the street protest, Boakai going to keep that guy. You're not going to reject the guy. You're not going to remove him. You're not going to change him. If Boakai would have changed someone, people say Boakai is an elderly man. Boakai ain't no damn elderly man. He could have changed someone who's on tape saying he's going to kill somebody. But this is the man now who is being the Internal Affairs Minister. So Grand Dan, all these people are going to be working directly on Yomadi, Francis Yomadi. So do you think Joseph Boakai going to move Ellis Grant? I don't see it coming that way. He's going to be there because that's what Joseph Boakai going to give. You saw Ellen, you're following the same path of Ellen. You saw Ellen Salif right there. Ellen Salif. She had issue with the Crown folks. She gave them people who they didn't like, who was not in the best interest of the people. You see how the cities look? The city look dirty, pitted, and all these kind of crap. So that's what the people are going to do. They're going to give you someone who you don't like. This man was rejected by the people of Grand Gide County, District 3. He took this man, no, not District 3, he ran to be senator. He was rejected by the people of Grand Gide County, not just one district. You took this man, you put the man right back on the people's neck. I received a lot of calls from people who supported Joseph Boakai. It was so funny. They are telling me now that Joseph Boakai is an evil man. So I said, why? Look at the man he's giving us. He's an evil man. I said, no, Joseph Boakai is not an evil man. Joseph Boakai is not an evil man. That's what. And another brother said Joseph Boakai is trying to punish. Joseph Boakai not going to punish. He's going to give you the fruit. Those of us, our brothers who were to our neck. Grand people, why would you all put our egg in one basket? Boakai ain't finished with you yet. Boakai just starting with you. You get on the edge. And I'm trying to get these guys to come on my show by tomorrow or Friday. They seem kind of time. About 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or even 12 o'clock, we're going to discuss the time. And they're going to come here. And I want to know, why are they protesting? Somebody asked a question, John Girayu, why they didn't protest when Kai Fari, when George we have put Kai Fari there. Girayu, nobody stop you from protesting. It is anybody's constitutional right to protest. That's what the law say. If you don't like it, that's what the protest, that's what the law say, where your right stop, that's where someone on the right starts. And once someone, where your own end, where your own start, I want someone own stop. So these guys are protesting. Kai for the time, you could have put your people in the street. Nobody question you. Nobody want to question you. Say, why? That's your right. But for you to ask these people who doing carrying on the constitutional responsibility, what the Constitution calls for, to ask them, it's just a mockery of you, making mockery of them. They have the right to do that, and they are doing it. If you feel also for the other way, you don't want it, you go and do it. Yeah. So these guys are protesting. Most of them, they are mainly unity partisans. They are not seditions. You heard it from them. They are members of the Unity Party Grand Jury chapter. They said it in their press statement to the press. And then, so I thought Joseph Boakai was supposed to consult or have a meeting with, or even send those names, or even ask our lawmakers to give them names, giving names of people like the Yaya, Penu, Marie, or Dibley. Then he said, but I don't know, he gets in there and get a man to the people. So, but people are saying that Joseph Boakai is at war with the Crown people. He's at war. He started a war with the Crown people, Granjidans. That's why there are people are saying. And the other people are saying Joseph Boakai is an evil man. And the other people are saying that Joseph Boakai is an ingrate. He's ready for y'all. He's ready to combat you with the rights and everything the Crown people give him. I'm wearing glasses in my basement. That's my house. Everything. And I'm in Arizona. I'm in my house and I'm wearing glasses. And these are glasses that I'm wearing in my own basement. It's not Heritage basement. Heritage should be worried about what? The guy who they gave him his county to represent his county. I'm sitting in my basement with my glasses because I don't want you to see my glasses, especially for the Bow area who want to wish me. So I have to be careful when I'm on these social media. The Cherry, I brought a bot on my show here, and he's saying he's going to wish me on my own show. What I brought, so when I'm coming at you, I will be very careful with your people, your Crown people there. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Very, very careful with the Gere people of Liberia, not the Gere people of Africa, the Gere people of Liberia. I want to wish me to one of the guys from one of those villages. He said he will. And I told him, I said the day he talked about wishing me or even carrying my name to a witchcraft, he gonna die. He will have he will have some kind of heart attack right there and die instantly right on the spot. He think I was joking, but he gonna try. I'm a man. What Roden said? Roden, my man, you're unity, you're from. So, Joe, we are in face the problem now. Why y'all move Joe we are for? Y'all and Prince Johnson, you Roden here, Ronald Tomo. Y'all and Prince Johnson, y'all joined together, y'all get Joseph Boakai 100 and some more thousand votes. So you tell him to help to clean the place. And Joe Weah was a mess up. He didn't do nothing for the poor Grand Jury, the poor voter for him. There are few people now in the going election who switched and went to Joseph Boakai. Let him be there. We saw our sister from Georgia here in the basement of Joseph Boakai or in the yard, sweeping and all those things. Let Joseph Boakai hire those people. Joseph Boakai lied to the people of Nima County. He lied to the people of Grand Jury County. He lied to the people of Babolu. He lied to the people of all the Liberian people, even the people in Mangibi, he lied to them. He said each county we're going to have what? 1 ministerial position. So, like I said, you got 15 counties. each county, the Congo Borough then get it with the other people they made. So we're in the area then, all the Yangamin and the Yamamin, all the one there are 16 kind of people there now. So and you have all these ministries. But right now, Roden or Thomas, Randall, Roden, or wherever your name is from Minneapolis. I know you're from Minnesota because I Google you the other day you're living around championing over there in Minnesota. Over there. When I come there, I'll come to your house. You must say, oh, temperature. Would he go on too? So Joseph Boakai lied completely that everybody, Amara Conan, who was the one who was projecting the scoreboard back in the days in November, he said that Boakai side with us. So why is it that Nima getting 5-6 administrative position? But look at the other list where Joseph Boakai put 130 some more. They are shooting with a bunch of Lufians. The boy called Joseph Boakai has what? He has kissing Nas, the government of Liberia. You guys who are angry when Joseph Joe we are some Eastern got 5 counties now. They're even trying to put River Sets in the Southeast to make us 6. But we accept them. River Set the Basel put on one would take them. Would take them. So 6 counties and it says Southeastern. Joseph Boakai is kissing Nas in the government. What you guys are doing? Go look at the left. Foya, Tamar. From all these people, they are all around the place. Kamara, Kroma, all these one. Look at my Jabate, assistant deputy minister or assistant minister. What kind of minister to why they play the carry here? I got an info. They say Jabate when they point here, sister said, but now that play what they carry you get out here in that play. Who told the people come to carry you to a free port of May security man? So we'll be passing around with security car and go carry you to that play. Get out here in that. In tell the people say you not get knowledge. Jabate said, me, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's what Joseph Boakai is doing. He has kissing Nas the whole government. If you are not from kissing, maybe Joseph Boakai will come to give me a job because they don't know me too much. Like they don't know me too. I grow in Cote d'Ivoire. They don't know me too much. But that double need there, Joseph Boakai, I think I'm from Foya or I'm from one of the players. You're going to give me the job. They will announce my name, put on the executive mansion website. 2 hours when they do the research, they say no that boy from the so easy. Put it in the movie, yeah, with the mula guy who they carry to the free port. When they check behind the man on Facebook, the man who he CDC buried. No, the mula man straight bro, one up begin from Minnesota, they put him there. The thing Liberian people looking for, they will find it. Yeah. The how Joseph Boakai gonna do? My double Nina Papi are gonna give me joy. He said they begin here, they begin from 4 years. They're getting something. They might begin here whole day because you know. Me corner here, getting something from 4 years. But when they go find out, they say no, that man from so you, that man in Cote d'Ivoire between them, Papi. The Papi will say, but you're moving, man. You're moving. So Joseph Boakai whole operation. The noise that the Liberian people cause for Spoon TV, all the people then Fagon then want to fire him, all those foolish people then let it begin what we're doing and pressing God job in America here, Fadiga, talking and carrying him and making DEA, deputy director for DEA. Those are the things that we're saying on Spoon. Southeast. Now Joseph Boakai kissing Nas the whole era. Kissing Nas, not even the whole of Lofa. So I'm not going to bring all the because some areas in Lofa, you're not giving them job. So kissy. Tamakori, Kromakori, Klavakori, Kemikori, Foya, what Foya, Kori, Tamakori, for all the one together. Go lower to the 100 and some more, tell someone new what Joseph Boakai put every day. He kissing Nas the whole thing. Yeah, your daughter got cool. That's why she didn't go to school today. And she just behind me from behind. So that's what Joseph Boakai did. Kissing Nas the whole country. Now, some other people say they're coming from what? They're coming from Freetown. They coming with their Freetown names. Bobo Smith, Bobo Freetown, Bobo Free. That ain't coming to. Yeah, the same 40 people that were causing us. Oh, job we are getting so east, you know. You got freaking 5 counties in the southeast. How many counties you got in Lofa? How many counties are in Lofa County? Oh, they want to say, oh, there are a lot of kind of people from Lofa. Let me tell you, how many sections in Grand Gide? They got 16 sections in Grand Gide. in Grand Gila County. 16. Some of the crowns I want to speak, I don't even understand it. Those people from Tama Yaya area when the men are speaking on the Grand Gila, the men are coming from behind the bush. It can be different to me. I can understand it. There are 16 kind of crank. Kunembo, Gobo, Kane, Chinye, Bobo, Gobo, all of Bobo then. Then when you enter Maryland, you get all the other people there, you see Sa Grobo and Lensa Grobo. We come to Sando, you see all the people that put to there, you get the other people there. They got different people there. Now the same excuse now they're giving us now that there are different sections of people in Lofa County. Oh, you didn't know they had different sections of people in the southeast? You didn't know that? But each and I will call these guys on here to come and tell me why they don't want Chester Grant. You know Chester Grant, the guy who said they got Teddy, I know K-Table. They said there's a devil. There's a devil. Only here alone seeing that devil. There's a devil in the forest in Grand Gila County that can kill human beings. And that devil, the way he's going to be represented, Senator Superintendent now for the 3 districts, that devil will operate freely in the freaking Grand Gila forest. You remember when Alfred Donald got missing, the man was on Charles, that Jackson guy, okay, FOM, or what kind of thing. The man was surprised. That guy didn't from Grand Basso. The man told the man, the guy K-Table. The guy said, what you call K-Table? He said, there's a devil in the bush. The guy said, the man, after the guy interviewed, the guy said, I'm warning you guys not to go to Grand Gila. There's a devil in the bush that can eat human beings. And then, man, you made a guy who said devil in the county. You took the man, you made a man superintendent. The other people into call it doing Johnny Galita. Superintendent of the county. The county is filthy. The county is dirty. The potholes are everywhere in a county. The quotas now that used to be black have turned to brown. Like we got brown quota in Liberia now, in Grand Gila County too. This man called G. Dare, Mr. G. Dare from Philadelphia. He took his own resources and hired people to clean the city and sweep the streets, brush the cities, and make the place good because that's why he was born and grew up there. So he was giving his services. The first thing Kaifale and the city mayor for them to embrace G. Dare, they say G. Dare trying to honor man them. They chase G. Dare. But let me make you guys listen to these guys. You're listening to these guys. You're listening to them.
Of the Capitol building to communicate our feelings about the president's recent nomination, appointing or nominating Ellis Grant as superintendent of Grand Gila County. So my name is Kai G, and I'm coordinating the affairs of media. I'm here with the chairperson, so Rufus Kuto. And then we will have this we'll have a very brief media interaction with you to inform you on what's happening. So just to say, since this morning, we've been on the grounds of the executive mansion, claiming the attention of the national government, especially the office of the president, informing him that we, the people of Grand Gila County, we are not happy with the recent appointment of Ellis Grant as our superintendent. As I speak to you, there's a protest ongoing in Grand Gila. There's no car entering the city of Joedi, and there's no car leaving. Our people feel that Ellis Grant is not the best choice for them. Grangians and the Crown people are saying, Mr. President, you can appoint anyone you want as a superintendent, but it should not be a character like Ellis Grant. Just to say a few, Ellis Grant was our immediate past representative of District 3, Grand Gila County. This is the man who has brought shame and national disgrace upon the people of the county of Grand Gila. When he brought a fake degree from Nigeria, exposed by activist Martin Colley, and subsequently suspended and expelled from the University of Liberia and Cotton University Graduate School. This is a man who has been allegedly involved into a lot of ritualistic killings in the county. We feel that this is not good. As a people in our county, having Ellis Grant as our superintendent, meaning none of the small children will even play in the city of Joedi because everybody will be afraid. When Ellis Grant appeared on the national radio when we had a mysterious disappearance of one of our brightest sons of the county, Alfred Donald, who was the logistician at the National Elections Commission headquarters in Swaju. Mr. Grant have gone on radio and said there's a spirit in Grange, and this particular spirit is called Gay Tible. And so in the Crown dialect, Gay Tible means it's a demonic marine spirit that goes around taking people. We feel that the justification of Ellis Grant on the radio have indicted himself with that particular interpretation. So we the Crown people, we know exactly if we say a marine spirit in the bush or if we say Gay Tible, we know what the tradition says about that. Ellis Grant has not just only been allegedly involved into the mysterious disappearance of the late election magistrate, but just to take you back, the late Dr. Amor Gashaska, former agricultural minister of this country. If you follow the history, when he went to Maryland County, people come to Grange to serve the Grange University College, formerly the Grange Community College, as a president. I mean, his death again, there was a cloud hanging over the name of Ellis Grant. The late Asa Gwenka, one of Grange County brightest sons. Today we are mourning and we still mourning the death of Asika. Ellis Grant, representing the great name, has been mentioned again. We are afraid. I think we should be investigating this particular man. We are not saying we have all of the evidences, but why is it that this particular man's name always been into these that are very deadly, very bad deeds in the county? So appointing this man as a superintendent will undermine the operation of the government of Liberia. We voted out President Weah because we thought that Weah was on the wrong footing. We cannot elect President Boakai and we continue to be on this page. We think this is wrong. The Crown Nation is angry. The Crown people across the world, they are saying no. You can bring any of their brightest sons and daughters that supported whether the party or not as superintendent, but not Ellis Grant as a representative or as a superintendent. So I'll be the chairperson and all of the net manner comments will come in to also speak on this matter. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dad. We highly appreciate you coming to cover the event. It's very important. It's not political.
The guy say the thing is non-political, but I don't know, but somebody can prove me wrong here that they think is non-political. I don't know. The guy said this thing is non-political, and yeah. So, say Felicia is saying the link. So, Mr. Fred Taduguyan said, I'm watching keenly from my corner at Temple University Hospital system. Oh, Mr. Guyan, okay. Thanks for watching. And again, this guy they call Wright, he's a controversial kid. I don't know how he thinks or how he's sleeping at night, but he's very confident, controversial. It's very, very much too. It's just not it's very, very much. It's very much. 1 minute.
We don't have personal issue with Ellis Grant. Like he said our county decided the district for 12 years as representative. So tell me if you will have a good relationship.
Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
No, I mean, you saying the people say it's not political and you don't understand, you want somebody else to tell you what it is.
I mean, I think I'm political on a tune.
Oh, but it is what because they are saying they're not saying that somebody should be hired from a particular party. They are looking for somebody who will be somebody that the people will want. We all know everything that happened in Grand County for the past few months and years. And you know, and Prince, in life, what you are over there, everything you're doing about your radio show, everything you say on the show, those are records that you are keeping. Mm-hmm. Because tomorrow, if you appear somewhere else, guess what? People will go back to everything that you said on this show, and whether the good one, the bad one, or that's your life right there, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Like when you posted a list with Timmer Collins and everybody else on our list, I said to myself, well, all these people, at least they all have some kind of record in the county besides Timothy Collins. Even if he has a record, maybe it will be like when he was living there, or when he was, I think he was representative, or you on the legislative council or whatever. So all of them have record in recent past. Chelsea Grant was representative. Soto was the former superintendent. Rita Kai was the former city mayor. So they all have record, that we can go back to and decide. The time has come for president, even though the position is a president position, he can appoint whatever he wants, but the time is also right, especially when we find ourselves in that country, for the president to seek, some direction from the citizen.
Yeah.
You can't just grab anybody and put them there. Georgia did that to us, and Ellen did it to us. So where it let us, the country still remain where it is. It has not moved. Chodu. I don't know Chodu that well. I went back there twice, from the time I left. And I think Chodu is one of the beautiful cities in Liberia. It's well laid out. All it needs is a low TLC. You just clean it, and we have good roads, sidewalks, and just open those other alleyways, other back roads that all needs. And guess what? The United Nations left, according to what people have told us, the United Nations left a lot of equipment in our country. When they left, in fact, they said we had a Chinese contingent. How can you have the Chinese contingent in your county serving for almost 12 years? And you didn't make them to do something that we all can see. So, in as much that I'm still holding my peace on Ellie Grant, but I met with him. I know his record. I know what he stands for. Is that something that I think would benefit the county right now? Like I said, I'm still holding my peace. And see what. And since we were upon there, I have not seen a lot of congratulatory messages coming from this side. I would say, somehow say I'm biased because I openly said I was in favor of Timothy Collins. One reason why I said that, because the past superintendent refused to open this corridor between us and them. They thought we were not even the past senator, even the caucus. They just thought people in the diaspora were not. Maybe they thought we were not Nigerians or something. I don't know.
But you don't think you give Grant Honorable Grant the chance to maybe if you're going to open it or not?
Well, Grant came here before. Grant came here before, and that's what I just said. Everything we do is follow. Grant came here. I saw Grant at the Bison District Convention when David Banto was president. Grant came here before, and I saw his performance. Did he invite the Bison people to sit down to say let's do a town hall meeting? I want to listen to my people. What do they expect from me? He didn't do that. And I'm not making it up because I rode with Grant in a car with David Banto, who went to Westchester University. But David Banto was trying to get some stuff for the district. And he showed up at the Bison District program that night. He spoke. The records are there. Go back and listen to what he said. He literally, belittled the we that were there that night just from a little thing that happened with his hotel. That's not why the people invited you. So these are things, look, every little opportunity you have to meet with your people, Prince, you must make it meaningful. I was in Liberia a few days. I met with two group of people. I met with Jason Nebo and his group. I met with Sylvester Cry and his group, and asked them, every little opportunity, every chance that people give you, make use of it. So we could give him the chance to say, okay, I'm gonna be that guy now to move the country forward. But is there anything in his record from past that we can pinpoint to? You tell me. You tell me. I went to Liberia, to be honest with you. I sat with Grant at the caucus. He even invited me to his house, I went to his house. He lived somewhere back there behind, in rehab community there back there. I went to his house. His wife prepared nice food. Yeah. But that's me. Is that the county? Is that what the district are looking for? No. He invited me and Madam Muna Bata. They went to his house. But in his recent past, what is there that we can say, yes, this man going to move the county forward, especially where the county is with all this noise. We already have Senator Peno, but today nobody know when he going to go back to the county, whether he going to visit the county. Maybe Greg becoming superintendent will pave the way for him or somehow. Because I don't care what he does, what Senator Peno does, go up and count down Prince Dover. He has to meet the people of Grand Chile and talk to them. He has to do it. How he does it, I don't know. That events are happening in his county. And today, he has cheated himself. He sent his boys to come, they make all the noise, they say everything. We never elected Cherry Joker, we never elected how they call my man the coup. We never elected the other picking your little in-law Solo, Mark Solo. We never elected any of them. As senator of our county, we elected Zopeno. So Zopeno has to have the guts to meet with people of Grand Chile in Liberia, in the diaspora. We are here. This time we're not even going to sit and wait. This is not relative thing. We are not friendship. So if you don't have to organize a teleconference either through your show or through anything and talk to us here, we want to talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to us, fine. I am not going to listen. Charlie Joker, I am not going to listen to any family member. I need to talk to him. So it is what it is. But the group.
How you doing there?
I think the starting a thing that is for our county, and we need to listen to them, and maybe Chester himself can call that group, because you know why that group has a leader. He can call them. It's thing that when you're a politician, you say, "Oh, I not talk to the other people. You're not doing anything good for yourself. You're only harming yourself. If you see 3 persons who fast, we invite them, we have a sit down with them. That's what people do here. The country we live in. And that will make democracy to flourish. You know, I tell them, I say, the other group, they don't let me, the other people don't let me, and I will not do this, I will not do that. We, our own politicians in this place, we talk to everybody, friends, and you know it.
I say, for you.
We talk to everybody, whatever person with you.
Well, be better for you, sir, that you go talk to the people.
Put it on your face and talk to everybody. So, again, thanks for what you're doing. And I see every morning you wake up and try to educate us and enlighten our mind.
Yes.
But the superintendent thing, I think, what I see, maybe the president himself did not even make that appointment. Who knows? There are a whole lot of leaf flying all over the place.
Jeremiah can slide on there, or Moses Garo slide on there. Who knows?
Who knows? So that.
No, but Jeremiah can body though.
Why is it Moses Garo? Who is Moses Garo?
Moses Garo in Morel.
Okay,
She want to help.
I'm not going to go down.
She want to help to slash on names on there.
Well, Moses not in Unity Party.
But she happy.
She said, don't be more. Chris out of poor. Come here first.
I know. Okay, Mr. Gwen, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, Moses, go on because you got data.
Welcome, Moses. Go on.
Ete aleje ma data aleje. Ana kekele aleje.
Okay. You go first because you out of the country.
Okay. So I just want to say, yesterday I came on air and I said what I have to say. Right now, our county, we are a place now. We are looking for people who are gonna kind of reunite the people.
Yeah.
We are not at the place to share no more tears. Let Madison be the last tears that we share.
Yeah.
And at this stage right now, if we bring a gay table in by, then what happened? Then we definitely gonna go back where we came from. And that's why we rebuke, we reject it, in the spirit and the physical realm, we reject it. The mothers of Nigeria County will no longer shed tears. The last tear we shed is Madison. And justice will be served. And With that, we are very vigilant. We are very careful of who comes again to be a leader of our county.
Yeah.
So the mothers, if I have chance, I'm gonna go my platform back. The mothers in Grand Junction County need to rise up. Aren't you guys? Aren't we tired of crying for our children? Aren't we tired? How long will we cry for? How long will we put the better one under the sword, and the one that's not bringing pride and joy to us live to also continue to bring evil to us?
What your take
So
on,
mothers,
what your take on Ellis Grant?
my take, I said we don't want gay tablet power. Because a gay tablet take power, then nobody will question gay tablet. Anytime somebody
saying he's
disappears,
gonna carry a lot of Burkina B. I'm seeing here from Eric Tay. He's gonna carry a lot
yeah,
of Burkina B's in there. He got
a lot will happen. A lot will happen. A lot will happen.
Why would he do that?
Because I mean, he brought a bunch of it's alleged that he brought.
Let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story.
And they are there. So when he brings superintendent, you don't think he's gonna bring more? He's gonna bring more group?
Or don't they understand that these people, it's a possibility when you give them one piece of land, you give them one lot, they will take 10 lots, and to remove. Look, these people can't tell what going to there.
Let me tell you something before I leave, or before Ente come in.
Mm-hmm.
We went to somebody's office. I'm not going to call name. And we saw Soopenu. It was one of the most hilarious. It was one of the most hilarious moments. But let me tell you who I was with. I was with Dimitri. Dimitri.
Oh, Dimitri is where?
Dimitri and Zoe brought up. So when Dimitri and Zoe brought up, Dimitri was on her phone. Dimitri was on her phone, watching his phone, looking for something. But then Zoe came out of the individual office that we went to. And when Zoe saw Dimitri, the future changed. The main hand where Zoe was shaking, Zoe shake that main hand for over 30 minutes. I said, they may tell the main hand for John. He looking at Dimitri and then he's shaking the main hand. He laughing by force. I look at him, he look at me. So then maybe Zoe know me now too. One of the funny movie I ever
you didn't speak to y'all. You didn't speak to him.
Y'all go see your senator. You can speak to your senator.
Yes, you are going to his office too.
That was not right.
Yes, you are going to his office.
That's
not right. That's not right.
That's your senator.
That's not right.
That's your president.
Dimitri lead the road now. Follow Dimitri.
I know.
Because I seen with me a friend. They almost impinged me for Fred Benet, you know that? They say stuff with each other and they almost impinged Fred.
But I just told you, I said, you'll be vessel Fred for Fred. You fight the battle, you go here, the people will be friendly, then you leave you in there.
Me and Fred having serious show, my man. They print our show free, the codes, the men, they photo, they give Fred all the next day, you got Muna print all, man. Or you friend, you'll be removed.
No, we are not like that. But just for me to add my voice, on a serious note, Fred is a peaceful person. We'll always say that, and that is why I don't regret for standing up for him.
Well, every day I say so, Auntie Felicia Gallo. You don't know that those Burkina Faso grand brought are taking over our deep forests. What have you been?
No, I didn't know that. It's a serious issue. I didn't know it was that bad until my grandfather left.
Over 400 acres. Until they put to your grandfather on the land.
Oh, but my uncle wanted to carry that. We said no. We're not allowing them. They say, the poor white, the poor can work. Yes, the poor can work. Let's use our people to clean our land. So what chance of grant them bringing these people to take? They are gonna. If we don't put our foot down, they will take over Grand Jida. Seriously. So with that being said, I just want to add my voice on this. I don't know the man Chelsea Grant that much. Maybe I know him or in Zwedru. Look, I was born and raised in Zwedru, and so I know Grand Jida County. It was a peaceful county. We used to run around little children, you know, like were not everywhere. In and there, when we were teenagers, we used to be walking all in the dark, coming from campus, running away from campus, coming to town. No Gina carry us.
No K-Tipley.
No K-Tipley carry us. So, you know, when he said it, that the problem I have with this man, and when he had the one hour radio show, he said that I did my life, and I asked him to come to explain to us one day K-Tipley or whatever came to Zwatu. Because when you make those kind of accusations on a whole county, you are saying now we just have Marylanders who are they have Boyo, they are known for Boyo business. I mean, my Marylanders, I don't mean no harm, but we all when we're growing, you know, Ale Yancy then. Those days when Ale Yancy come to town, put my man will be.
Remember interviewing him, Katina Clarence Jackson. He said now they got a K-Tipley in Grand Gila County. They got something. You got to be careful when you go to Grand. What they got said.
No, but then who carried that? Because I'm telling you, I was born and raised in Grand Gila, and there was nothing over. So I mean that people maybe they carried that. The Grand Gila was a peaceful country. Look, it's so saddening. And our leaders those days, my father then when they were in the House of Representatives, Mr. Collins, Albert T. White then, they were so close. They were so close. But I don't really know what's going on in our county for somebody to come and say that maybe that, and the way he said it about another human being, that baffles me. When he said that, what his name said, then my brother here who got missing, Donna, Alfred Donna. When he said, the way he said it, you know, there's something in Grand Gila that, and it's like a Gina. I mean, who knows? Maybe he ran off. And after that, he wasn't talking about him. I have a serious problem with that. I have a serious problem with that. Besides that, and you guys are telling me that you carry Bofina, how they call it, them say, Burkina B people. Oh my God, where are we heading? As a county. You know, it's worrisome.
Grant is not the only person bringing Burkina B. So he brought Tere Berega, he got a lot of Burkina B over there. Tere Bale, he got a lot of Burkina B too in that place.
He said he bringing it, but here is the thing though, because we saw a video.
Grant is not the only person bringing Burkina B.
Who bringing him?
He said so. Maybe he knows.
Because the thing about it, because they are leaders doesn't mean that they own Grand Gila County.
I don't think that guy from Guy Glow. I think he's they better.
That man, that my family man, Zadio man down there.
Yeah, there are Zadio people there who plenty in our Grand Gila. Maybe he bringing people in Zadio. Where's Zadio from? Say, where's Zadio people coming from? They are
Zadio from Bangla and Jidislo.
They're not from
Guy Glow. They're close to Ziatan. No, they're close to Ziatan.
You're not from Guy Glow?
No, that Guy Glow there. We know about that place there. Yeah, so like I was saying, nobody has the right.
When they call Guy Glow, needs a zoo in a runaway.
Nobody has the right to sell the county just because they are leaders.
Yeah.
And so we have to stand up to that. Because I saw a video where the Burkina be there and some people were fighting because they took their land and they were fighting with codices. That's why y'all want in our county? That's why y'all want? No, we gotta be serious about this. This is no politics. This is the county we all came from, and nobody has the right.
The party we are say Felicia Boyo thing being in Grand Gila from the 70s. Who took it to Kunembo? Who took it to Grand Gila? When they said
maybe that Kilpatrick because no Boyo they know in our place there. I'm growing gradual.
They link it to the play. They say fire code. I want to say Boyo link it to Maryland. So
that Maryland, the Boyo people who the end killed stubborn harm the people.
He said maybe K-Table carry him. He was talking about human being like he was talking about Pepe.
Yes. He was that the problem I got with this appointed superintendent. That he came on public radio. You know, but my uncle, I mean, with all due respect, my uncle Paul, the pastor, he told us because my grandfather left over 400 acres with cocoa, and I tell you, he said, no, bring a Burkina be there to come brush the farm, and then we get them part of the land. All got together, we say, hell no, we rather pay people to brush our land than because the people will take the land. They will start burning children. The thing you're creating is a serious thing. Because the Burkina be then will start burning their children, they will grow, and before you know it, they will take Grand Gila County. I think somebody was talking to me about that. I think I was Edmund Babler one time. Mr. Edmund Babler, you were saying that serious thing, Felicia.
What name? Moise Gallo, you saw some of them in Grand Gila lately?
Friends, I just spent like I entered Grand Gila County midnight. Let's just say almost 11 o'clock at night. I left from that morning. So what do I even know?
Well, you will see people walking around.
No, but what's it? They're not in town. They're in the villages. They don't have
Tago or Lepo.
They are in the villages.
I will identify them. I know
why would those carry Burkina bees into Grand Gila? That's my question. They want them to take over Grand Gila?
Enter Felicia. The reason Burkina bees enter like Grand Gila County is because our people are lazy, plain blank. They use the Burkina bees to work for them. They pay them because our people are lazy to go on farm.
But they got the Ivorian. Who are some Ivorians when they were having their problems? Ivorian ran away and they are in PvP. Some people are using them.
Yeah, listen to this caller here, Mr. Gaure.
Yeah, Prince M Double. How you doing, man?
How you doing, bro? K-Teple. You ever saw K-Teple before?
Huh? Oh, yeah. That's it. I'm going to give me for that. I'm an additional man. I'm not talking
Okay, Mr. We are saying they drove the K-Teple people. They is it Burkina or drove Burkina or the River G? Yeah, he said they drove them on the River G.
Mr. Double.
Yeah.
Some
people will do that.
Anyway, I was calling, I knew this show coming today was going to happen. I got a call where people coming from Liberia, from the chat room. How you know that they're going to do protest today against Ellis Grant? Because I said it yesterday, I only went live, but then I cut my line off. I said, we protest today against Ellis Grant.
Mm-hmm.
When Senator on your show, in your contest, you're very equal too. Yes. He said, I can get other information.
He needs to explain what he said.
Right, what I said in that position.
So you boga hoim ba?
Except for vote, Ellis Grant will not serve on that position. You'll be withdrawn from that position. Ellis Grant cannot enter Grand Gila. When you enter, you're going any quarter. To be moving around in Grand Gila County.
1 minute. I don't know I should do this. Mose Gallo and Gibson Geru on the same
Gibson Geru can't fight me no more. He know what he will do already. Right now, I'm peace. Gibson already in Basque. You already apologize. Gibson can't try again to me. Gibson not even able to shoot anymore. Fire that Duruba was saying, but anyway, we stretch it up beyond close door.
Go ahead, Jeru Gawore, and then from there, we'll go to Gibson Geru.
Gibson. Now your little sister.
Save my recording. How can I happen? They put him tutu. You don't see him. They put him don't see him.
No, but let me talk for the man too now. That and Alfred don't know something. It was only credible information that a guy was only Ellis Grant who went to the Kunabo people and met the Pude people and told the Kunabo people that he had no hand to play in this thing. So he refused to go. Ellis went. So at least the people had a connection.
Allah, how you say you are genetically in the community? Ask him. If the people that drove up on Fluid District.
The Bali went there. Not everybody listen to him.
Please, listen to me. I gave my real information right now. Tell boy, you are I want to the community. Save my post. That man will be withdrawn for there. The Burkina Faso is graduate county. Every grant, join or Macho Dennis, Zopano, when election. And the grand is land that broke all the Burkina Bay.
Well, they say your man Zo. They say your man Zo got some in Bowo choose on too.
Please listen now. That's what they're talking. Oh, talking about grand protest.
Yeah.
Anybody bring. I got stuff on them. You're talking about the stress. It's a grand. So don't be jumping here. We all know everybody gets something in our community here. I just telling you what grand. When you play in Nigeria, that one they don't want it there. I will tell back.
I mean, you got 1 minute now to finish.
Yeah, that gives me kind.
Our side of the support. We are going to elect the man. They're going to the truth. It's not warning. I want to kick it out. So you hear that's what they're talking.
I'll call Honorable Grant before this show end. I will call him and hear his side, what he thinks about these protests and the position. You know, Gibson. Before I go to Gibson, let me get with the guy. Let Teddy talk. Get Teddy 1 minute, then from now go to Gibson. The calls are coming in left and right, man. The Crown people, Gibson, the Crown people want to be heard.
You know, yeah,
go ahead.
Is an appointed position.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that I think Nigerians going to protest, try to block government from appointing who the president want to appoint. I think we have a little challenges for that. As far as I look at it, Chester Grant is a Nigerian. They didn't go anywhere and bring German person.
But the people that protesting, they did not say Chester Grant, not a Liberian.
No, I think Nigerian, what I'm saying.
That's why they're saying the protesters are not saying he's not a Nigerian.
Okay, so what do you expect Joseph Boakai to have done to nominate somebody who did not support the Unity Party of people Washington for Nigerian coming?
Gibson Jeru of supporting him, he should have appointed Gibson Jeru.
No, Gibson Jeru for what you call it.
Oh yeah, Gibson Jeru, I forgot you what I got with a broom.
Easy. So the issue regarding Burkina Faso, it's just that for me, I don't, if somebody did something or
everybody, one minute they call the land food. So one minute so we can straighten the thing and go to
talk about as we speak. They talk about for Kunabo district, because the Burkina people are there working. They're dividing them with people even down for single all the way. You understand? So it's not only Mr. Brennan run up in the Burkina Faso, that's across the country. But everybody's doing it.
Yeah, but okay, that's a good point. But I think the people talk about other things too, about the K-Table and the guy was rejected and all those kind of stuff. But anyway, that's a good thing. When I bring Grant here, then we'll talk all those things. We're going to have Evangeline Cha. Okay, 1 minute. Evangeline Ta, Mamita.
Dami Omar.
Okay, Omar, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you, Prince.
Mm-hmm.
They graduated till the age when we hear it like this, especially we were old, Prince. Then it can bother or it can trouble or it can bring tears and sorrow. To kind of bother they kind of war. They when our people die. Yeah, all Liberians got affected. But for God in heaven's sake, you're the young people. Can we join you to see how there we can go with our team this new year to Liberia to reach Grand Jide, to go with awareness because the young children will not have place to sit down. The generation, the power and the politics business have divided us. It's not supposed to be like that. When we are divided like this, in the years to come, the next generation will not have place to sit down. You go Grand Jide, the Ghanaians digging a go. You go there, the Burkina Faso. Where are we standing for the county? We in America, we got an opportunity. What we didn't know before, now we know it. Can we go with our team and make the sacrifices? Okay. You're the young people, so we will follow you. Because women like mom back to mirror by them were living, no thing will not happen watching Balade. Oh man, they were living. Those things were not happy for the people to just not sit out in the county and be taking the resources, damaging our forests and sitting there, and the young children on drugs, they all over the place. We have to go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Omar. Evangeline Tai again. You know that she just won't listen. Gibson Jeru.
Yes, sir.
I'm real, man.
Well, man, I back, man. I back, but I'm going back next week. I mean, next month, the first week in next month. I'm going back there.
Mr. Jeru, how are you?
I'm fine, though. How you say, man?
I'm good.
My beautiful sister. You know, Prince, I heard about the demonstration, the protest.
Yeah.
First of all, let's lay the foundation for this discussion. Cheshire Grant was the most outspoken supporter of JMB in Grand Gillette County. So I would not be surprised if he was favored by JMB to be superintendent, which is surprising to me, to be honest with you. I was really shocked that he was going to be appointed. I thought somebody else was going to be appointed and not him. In fact, I also see it like a demotion from being a representative to being a senator to being a superintendent. But again, somebody will
the man was representative. He was only representing one district. Now he's going to be the head of the 3 districts.
Yeah, but still, it's still a demotion, no matter what. I mean, they say assignment is greater than rank, so that's where we're going to put it, because right now he has an assignment. The representative job is a rank.
Yeah, nobody could fire him easily.
Yeah, nobody could fire him easily. But superintendent, even though you are a superintendent for the county, but you are not over the representatives. They are more powerful than you. They are on the national level. You are on the county level. So I'm already shocked. But it is a good thing that he accepted it. What I want people to understand also, Prince, why are we protesting? Elections have consequences.
Yeah.
Elections have consequences. When the whole of Grand Gillette, the 4,000 people that voted in Grand Gillette for JMB, the benefit for them is for them to get benefit from JMB.
Mm-hmm.
So JMB will not go and take people who were supporting George Weah to go appoint them. He will appoint people who were supporting him to protect his interests. Some of the names that came up were not open supporters of JMB. Some of them were on the ground. We all know some of them were supporting JMB on the ground, but they were not open. So JMB doesn't know whether they were supporting them. So JMB, Prince, you cannot put somebody as superintendent who campaign against you in the county. You can't put somebody as superintendent who does not represent your interest in the county. You want somebody who will protect your interests, so that when something happens, the person will be able to galvanize the people in that county in your interest. When you are going on county tour, they make it easy for you. Everything is pump and pageantry, but you can't put somebody who is against you. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why are they protesting? Are they protesting because Cheshire Grant bring Burkina Bees? Or are they protesting because they don't want Cheshire Grant? This is a appointed position. It's not about who you want and who you don't want. It's not about that. It's a appointed position. JMB, he appoints people who will serve at the will and pleasure of JMB. He's not going to send somebody there who will gain hard time. So all that protest JMB will not remove, they will not withdraw the man. And first of all, most of the caucus were not supporting JMB. So JMB could not go to them for them to make a decision of who he should send to Grand Gillette. Because all the representatives and senators, and most of them were supporting George Weah. So you will go to people who supported George Weah and say, "Yo, give me somebody who you like." They'll bring somebody who will not protect your interest. That is why you didn't consult the caucus. If you ask me whether somebody else should be appointed, I'll say yes. Cheshire Grant been in the public eye for a long time. He can go and wait, and we can try somebody else to be the superintendent of Grand Gillette County. Let's see what else is going to happen in Grand Gillette County. Cheshire is going to have a difficult time, running the superintendent office, because there are a lot of opposition against him. Some people accusing him of Alfred Bonner thing, even though he challenged them on air and nobody had come out to give clear evidence. Some people say he brought Burkina Faso. But look, this Burkina Faso thing, I went to Grand Jide. I saw that people in the villages, the people in the towns, they themselves go and bring Burkina Faso in the town. They go and bring the Burkina Faso. In the BI area there, the people go and bring the Burkina Faso and bring them. So I said, but if you people are saying the people taking your land, you go across there in Africa and bring them for them to be here, then why are you complaining? You're giving the government hard time. And so, oh, but we didn't think they were going to be plenty, but when you bring one person, then the other person bring them. But what you should think about? You just want to go to Africa and bring the people and get them place. Say, be here, pay your house here. They may pay a house, he take your daughter, you and your daughter and the man married, they get children, and they may go and bring a brother also get a girlfriend there. They post how they
put up already.
They put up already. Now they start making BB farms. They start taking all the nice, place for you to make your farm. Then you'll say government can't help us. So when the government go help us, who bring the poor here? And who bring them here? That mean. So then why are you complaining? And that's why the government of Liberia did not do anything, because when they send the police people doing the investigation, the police people realized that the people were brought there by the villagers themselves. That's the problem. And also another problem that bring the Burkina Faso. My father used to bring Burkina Faso to work for him. The only difference between what my father did and what they are doing now is to give a place for the person to build their house. But my father gave them one of the room, and the three of them were sleeping in the room and they were brushing the cocoa farm. Prince Dawa, you get job in Grand Jide now, and you tell the people in the town to help you to do that job. They will charge you more and do less job. So the people go for Burkina Faso, they pay them less, and they do more job. That's what the people do down there. So when the people finish brushing under the cocoa farm, they probably pay them and they go. But other people come and say, sit down here, build your house. I don't want to play here, sit down and build your house because they want the person to be working for them. Then the person go and bring a brother, bring an uncle, bring a cousin, bring a nephew. Before you go low, they are 10. They finish building 10 houses, or they take over your whole family. So this is a very tricky issue. If we want to solve the Burkina Faso issue, our people should stop bringing them. Don't bring them. Don't give them place. They can't wait for you. Let them go back. Don't tell them, say, go build your house. And then when they start marrying our sister, then they start burning, then it's difficult to tell them to leave. You tell your sister husband to go.
And when the man will leave your children,
leave your children. Then the sister say, okay, I'm going to build my farm here. Here, Burkina Faso, they want big farm. Take all your cool land. That is where the problem is, my brother. But anyway, look, I think the people who are protesting should cool off a little bit, because when you have election and you support people, you expect people.
And the guys that are protesting, most of these guys are seditions. Let me say sedition. These are unity partisan guys.
Unity partisan will not go in the street to protest.
No, these guys are not sedition. The guys said in a statement they are unity partisan.
How do you know? They get Adika.
They are saying that they are unity partisan.
They will tell you that. They will tell you, say we are unity partisan, but they don't.
The guys are not seditions. The guys say there are a lot of unity partisans over there for the PAP to bring.
So
even the chairman of the party from there, the PAP are in Grand Jide, they must bring the man, Peter Solo.
But did they submit to the Peter Solo name?
Well, a lot of names that were submitted.
But JB decided one of the men who are
your man Ellie was the higher bidder.
You are the other bidder. He was the most.
The other men coming with more. The other men coming with more. The men coming with more. The men coming with more.
Those boys who were with one of the spokesmen, I listened to the interview from the Jide Voice. The guy said, we voted president, we are out because we want JMB to come and act differently. So why would he lie to say he voted president? We are out.
Not politics.
No, it's not politics. They don't have to lie. They are not forced to lie.
I've been journalist for almost going to 40 years. I've covered.
Why you think they were lying and saying that?
Georgia is a strong supporter for Unity Party in Israeli Grand Unit County.
Yeah.
We know the people guessing. We know we saw you carrying the broom around. So nobody gonna say guessing at Unity Party. We saw you with a broom. you ain't man. Where in that guy in Iowa. 5 minutes. Bafo confirm.
Baba say you're supporting CDC.
I'm trying to affiliate with the unit, the CDC. I say, look at it, man. Major Ambassador Eric,
yeah,
all the way in Nigeria.
Yeah, Prince, Big Brother Gibson, and Big Sister Felicia.
Big Brother Gibson,
no, but they are working for job where they
Prince, where we sit, I come in. People don't understand the portfolio that we bear. So that portfolio is not a appointed position by a president. These are technicians of ECOWAS. So president cannot remove you. There were vacancies published, and then you apply, and you go through interview. So you are not. So that's a special thing. These are these are not statutory. Yeah, the doctor is a diplomat, a system diplomat. Is not being appointed by any president. So he cannot be removed by president. He can get retired at the age of 62. He can be retired from ECOWAS. And so
I learned he's there 42.
No, not 42.
No, just 60, just 10, 60. Yeah, just 10, 60. So yeah, what we are not intimidated by a president. These are technicians that work for the ECOWAS region. And so that's, I think Gibson knows about it very well.
Oh, I see that. What Gibson not saying man need to the paper.
Unless
I'll be the last person they will ever
listen. Your own spoon, giving the
Dr. Towa is a diplomat. He had no side of the divide. I mean, anybody who comes as president, and for the Liberian people,
he has no side.
Yeah, so he had no side.
Is he thinking about going to 2029 where we see Senator Towa name, even though we've seen the name
It left with the Grandidians. We have well-trained and seasoned people, but can we look at them and select them and place them at that level? Do we know them?
Because I think
they will take bag of rice and go by the bag of rice and forget the people who will represent.
They won't be senator.
Who won't be senator?
Gibson Jeru.
Oh yeah, let me throw it out in. Nothing wrong with that.
Gibson qualified to be senator. Who are senator in what they're not more better than Gibson.
I'm qualified to be senator. In fact, I will be a better senator. But right now, I'm building my media empire. I'm trying to put transmitter in all 15 counties to make sure that when I speak in America here, everybody in the 15 counties should hear me. Right now, we are getting correspondence from the various counties, and we'll get dialect people, vernaculars, 16 tribes.
Yeah, that dialect needs to come back, man.
That will be on our station. So no, I'm not going to contest anytime soon. So I don't know. I don't think I will do that.
Yeah, but you hire somebody to in Monrovia to be one of our correspondents from the Voice of Jide. This morning you saw him reporting that we're trying to do it.
Oh yeah, when the women protesting, it's a lot of controversy.
To be honest with you, Nigerians will not vote for me. They don't like qualified, competent people. They like people who will be able to.
No, Gibson, I disagree with you. Nigerians like qualified people. The only thing is, but Gibson, you are in America, right?
Yeah.
I know you come to Grand Jira, you come to Liberia sometimes.
I'm going there again next week.
What I want to tell you people, those of you that in the state, the last time Prince was having open mic discussion, and I came and I said something. Those are all in the diaspora, those are you in the US. that went to school and that understand democracy and that learned, you need to come home. Be with the people, know the people, know their ideas, how they think, what they want. Gibson, you cannot just come from America today and say you want to be lawmaker. You don't know the behavior of someone.
I would disagree with you. I would disagree with you.
I'm coming now, Gibson. You don't know the person who is reliable. You don't know the person who is reliable. You don't know his behavior. He doesn't know you. In politics, there are unity in politics. There are people who know you and follow you. There are people who believe in your ideology and follow you. There are people who love your personality and follow you. There are people who are your family member and I follow you. There are people who are your intimate friend and I follow you. There are people who like your intellectual ability and I follow you. So there are many factors in politics. Okay? If you put someone against Gibson Jerry, even give a look at Gibson Jerry at you. And say if Gibson Jerry is senator, he can better represent Grand Union County. The boy who is in Bewedi village does not know Gibson Jerry. But the person who lives on Zoro and go visit him when someone passes away and go and share with him is that person that he lost. You see the difference? And they are in majority of the you myself. And election is normal. Election is normal. So the only way.
Let me just say this. I got a good chance to speak to this thing today and in a more clear term that I can ever or I have ever been able to speak to it. To leave America to go live in Liberia, it's not bread and butter.
No.
I agree with you.
It's not fly by night.
I agree with you.
I've been trying to move to Liberia since 2015. I'm still building my house. I'm still building myself. I'm still trying to create business that will sustain me when I go to Liberia. I think they leave me, I go Grand, I go sit down there. Then when I go broke, people start laughing at me.
Gibson, that's not what I'm saying.
No. I'm coming. I understand what you're saying. I want to also speak to this issue so that people will know that we can't get. I can't leave from here now. Even if I carry 100,000, that money will finish. And when the people see you from America, they know you get money. The people who not even going to do anything for you, they will all come and eat that money. When you go broke, then they start laughing at you.
Yeah. Senator Yaya. Gibson, Senator Yaya. With Senator Comedy from 2011 up to 2023. Does he have money?
My brother.
Remember making him fun.
My brother, let me just say what I want to say. I don't want to speak to Senator Yaya
because and I easy to do that.
That's the reason Senator Yaya have been losing. But I don't want to speak to that now. He's our senator. What I'm saying is, so who doesn't know Gibson? So if I stay on the international scene and advocate for Grand Union, speak for Grand Union, put my name forward, make myself to be a caricature. People curse me, they do all kinds of things, speaking for Grand Union. Then when I go, they don't know me, they know me. They know me. Because their consideration is not about the issues. It's not because Gibson Jerry speak for us. It's not because Gibson Jerry do a for us. It's because of what you're saying now. I don't know the man when my father I seen the other day. It's not the reason why our country will go forward. That's the wrong reason. Oh, I don't even know the message. They may you myself will never meet before. Why am I going to vote for him? That's not the reason you should vote against people. You should vote against people.
So Gibson, how do we change? How do we change that mentality? How do we change that mentality?
Changing it because you're still promoting it.
No, I'm not promoting it. I'm saying these are the factors that are leading to people losing. Okay. I'll give you instances. I said every game.
Of course, you have to live with the people. You have to get to know. You got to know. Listen,
Nigga people are electing their qualified people from America. They started with Johnson Gregory.
But how would they know that you are qualified when you don't live with them, when you don't know them, and they don't know you?
Are you kidding me? You know how long Mr. Governor live in Lima?
No, the man was in America for almost 27 years.
We agree, but how he moved
went back to Liberia, though. And so is someone Yaya left from here.
Gibson. So we just elected Marie Johnson.
No, but you the one supposed to tell. You know what I mean?
We just elected Marie
Yeah,
Johnson.
but Marie been to the people though.
You guys understanding that what I'm saying one way. I'm not saying you can't come from America to be elected. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you have. Let me tell you. I don't know what eligibility now.
Let's come back to the basics. Let's come back to the
Let's come back to what we were talking about. Leader and what are people come.
Let me make a point, Prince.
Let me ask a question. When you say we should go and live with the people, do you expect Gibson Jeru? I'm running a business in America. I should leave the business now and go stay to Grand Gillette just so because I want to put a loan before I contest? Is that what you say when you say I'm gonna go live with them? How do I live with them?
No, I'm not. Well, let him answer, but not for you to live there forever.
Not only for him. The idea
it's not for Gibson.
Yeah, one of the reasons Gibson in the woman cave that you cannot be, they will not elect you in Grand Gillette.
The thing about it is that
that's a personal issues. I don't want to speak to or comment.
Yeah,
but,
one of the.
Let me answer Mr. Jeru's question.
Gibson Jeru is mean to the people of Grand Gillette County by looking at blue and calling it white. So
you have to know. One thing I know is not you don't have to live there physically forever. But one thing I know, during the time when my dad and we were young at that time, but I know that you have to have a house, a living place in the constituents in which you are trying to lead.
I got horse in my town.
Well, yeah, that's one of the.
I'm not need one horse in Grand Gillette. I need no.
Yeah.
I need only one horse.
You have to have. What did they compare you to have a horse in that constituency?
Mr. Jerry asked questions and I want to respond to him.
So I want you to tell me here, Mr. K, do you favor the pick of Grant or not? What's your take on it? People are protesting.
Okay, thank you. And that's what I came on here to make my input. You know, democracy is the will of the people. Protest is to
the constitutional right.
Draw the attention of government for what the citizens do not love or what they love. You can petition Prince to be appointed. You can petition Gibson Jeru to be nominated. At the same time, you can protest against Gibson Jeru to be removed. Okay, so it's the will of the people. But for me, elections is over. Campaign is over. We are now to governance. What I foresee is this thing started from 2 years ago or 3 years ago. The disenchanted people that are in the street community, their problem is started from 2 to 3 years ago when a young guy who worked with election commission disappeared. And from there, Representative Grant came and made a statement.
Yeah.
That statement did not go well with the people. If I have to talk to Honorable Grant today or tonight, I will place a call to him. If he answer me, I will ask him to apologize to the Crown people.
Yeah.
Take that step as a leader. You are not a bad person. But when you are a leader and people are sharing tears,
and you can't speak that way.
Someone is in the fire and say you're burning our house. That statement did not go well with the people of Grand Gillette, including myself. Do you know I served as special senator to Honorable Grant for 3 years? But those in the street that are protesting, we need to talk to them. To drop arm. All of us need to talk to them. But we should not tell them that what they are going for is unnecessary.
Yeah,
if you love Honorable Grant, it will call him but now and say, senior brother or junior brother or chief, to the people, place of call in Grand County. Get a wet flower, or what we call in our country, the dromo.
White sheep.
And say, I lay down the dromo. I apologize for my statement.
You can't
That's all. You're not hard to deal with, but when you want to take us out as a nobody, then we will come. Those in the street, we should talk to them to drop arm and let Grant come apologize to the Grand people. Apologize to Grandgirians. Because I can't have my brother got missing.
Apologizing for the statement he made about the gate tablet.
The gate tablet, that gate tablet he wanted him.
And the way he said it too, the way he said it, you're talking about a man like he's not a human being.
The way he said it.
Let me welcome the OLM executive director from all the way Minneapolis, Minnesota. Lay Kamate Dian. I mean, he's been already played for a very long time. The superintendent is talking for him. Oh, you want to be superintendent?
No, first of all, thank you very much.
1 minute, I'm finished with the introduction. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Dian, Debbie Dian, older brother here. You know that only way you know the Dian family called Debbie name.
But the Dian family, they are in law to the Nao people.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Dian.
Yeah, thank you very much, Prince. Yes, that's true. I've not seen Felicia for I don't know forever.
I know.
And the comrade over there, Mr. Jerry Gibson, is still using Minnesota number. Eric, I'm not too familiar with you, but thank you to my brother. Yes, I have no intention whatsoever of being granted as superintendent or holding any job in the Republic of Liberia. But irrespective of the fact that I'm in Minnesota, I'm still a Grandgirian. When it comes to the issue of Grandgirian, it kind of trickle that emotion in us as Grandgirian, because we all have had one way or the other tasted that Zwe river in Grandgirian, and I am a Grandgirian, and so naturally, Eric Cromman, when anything that has to do with his home, his county, or his well-being, he had to trigger something in you. So that's why I'm here today. I was not following the previous conversation. I don't know the premise of which the gentleman was telling the incoming superintendent to apologize. So I was just trying to listen to get an update so that I can be able to give my own perspective and idea suggestion. But just jumping into a conversation that you don't know.
Yeah, let me get you to see these gentlemen here. They gathered at the Capitol this morning to protest that the lawmaker or former lawmaker who is now appointed superintendent and be removed. Joseph Boca should remove Ellis Grant and replace him with another Grandgirian. He didn't mean well for when he served at that time. He didn't mean well for the people of Grandgirian County. Some guy got missing, Ellis Alfred Donor. He made some statement about the devil or what, something coming from the bush or taking. Let me just play this tip for 1 minute or so you can listen in.
All right, please.
Citizen of Grandgirian County, and we have assembled on the ground of the Capitol building to communicate our feelings about the president's recent nomination, appointing or nominating Ellis Grant as superintendent of Grandgirian County. So my name is Kai G, coordinating the affairs of media. I'm here with the chairperson, so Lucas Kuto. And then we will have this very brief media interaction with you to inform you on what's happening. So just to say, since this morning, we've been on the grounds of the executive mansion, claiming the attention of the national government, especially the office of the president, informing him that we, the people of Grandgirian County, we are not happy with the recent appointment of Ellis Grant as our superintendent. As I speak to you, there's a protest ongoing in Grandgirian. There's no car entering the city already, and there's no car leaving. Our people feel that Ellis Grant is not the best choice for them. Grenadians and the Crown people are saying, Mr. President, you can appoint anyone you want as a superintendent, but it should not be a character like Ellis Grant. Just to say a few, Ellis Grant was our immediate past representative of District 3, Grand Junior County. This is the man who has brought shame and national disgrace upon the people of the county of Grand Junior. When he brought a fake degree from Nigeria, exposed by activist Martin Colley, and subsequently suspended and expelled from the University of Liberia and Cotton University Graduate School. This is a man who has been allegedly involved into a lot of ritualistic killings in the county. We feel that this is not good. As a people in the county, having Ellis Grant as our superintendent, meaning none of the small children will even play in the city of Ready because everybody will be afraid. When Ellis Grant appeared on the national radio, when we had a mysterious disappearance of one of our brightest sons of the county, Alfred Donner, who was the logistician at the National Elections Commission headquarters in Sweater. Mr. Grant have gone on radio and said there's a spirit in Grand Junior, and this particular spirit is called Gay Tibley. And so in the Crown dialect, Gay Tibley means is a demonic marine spirit that goes around taking people. We feel that the justification of Ellis Grant on the radio have indicted himself with that particular interpretation. So we the Crown people, we know exactly if you say a marine spirit in the bush or if you say Gay Tibley, we know what the tradition says about that. Ellis Grant has not just only been allegedly involved into the mysterious disappearance of the late election magistrate, but just to take you back, the late Dr. Amogasha Scar, former agriculture minister of this country. So if you follow the history, when he went to Maryland County to become the Grand Junior, to serve the Grand Junior University College, formerly the Grand Junior Community College, as a president, I mean, his death again, there was a cloud hanging over the name of Ellis Grant. The late Asa Gwenka, one of Grand Junior County party sons. Today we are mourning and we stop mourning the death of Asika. Ellis Grant representing the great name has been mentioned again. We are afraid. I think we should be investigating this particular man. We are not saying we have all of the evidences, but why is it that this particular man's name always been into deeds that are very deadly, very bad deeds in the county? So appointing this man as a superintendent will undermine the operation of the government of Liberia. We voted out President Weah because we thought that Weah was on the wrong footing. We cannot elect President Boakai and we.
Mr.
Thank you, Dion.
Dion, that's right there. But it's coming here from Shadia, Pap Shadia, Reverend Shadia in Kansas City, saying right here. So when Honorable Grant visited the Kunabo people in Monrovia to declare his intention to run as senatorial candidate, the Kunabo people told him to go to Kunabo people in the district and clear the statement that he made, but he refused to do so. During his campaign, he never visited. Oh, I thought he went to Kunabo that he made that statement. I didn't know he met the people in Monrovia. So I okay, thank you, Papa Dia. Because I said that he went to Kunabo to talk to the Kunabo people. He talked to the Kunabo people in Monrovia, and they told him go talk to the boy in Grand Junior. But when he took that to Table Benin France, so Mr. Dion, you listened to the whole and
I think I listened to everything. I'll get a grasp of everything. Basically, we are hearing from group of Grenadian protesting, and in the Liberian Constitution, it is enshrined to protect anybody, any group of people, whether Grenadian or non-Grenadian, to always have peaceful gallery to express their discontentment on whatever government policy, individual. Those are all the God-given rights enshrined in the Liberian Constitution. So when I came in, I met Brother Gay saying that, look, I think the superintendent needs to apologize or talk to his people. Now, there's one thing when we see things from the surface, whether it's people, accusation, protest, and what have you, it becomes a totally different situation when you're in the court of law. some of what that is applicable in the code of law, okay, what is applicable in the code of public opinion, it is not necessarily applicable in the code of law. You know, there's something that you can do in the public opinion that is morally wrong, and the image and the optics is not something to look at here. But when you go to the real court, the code of law, it's not necessarily wrong. It's not necessarily unlawful. I think brother Jerry will understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So let's draw the premise. You know, like I tell people, leadership is the ability to influence other people.
Right.
Inspiration with a focus and a clear-cut vision and a sense of purpose. As a leader, people should be influenced by you when you inspire people. Okay. Now, but not everybody have that characteristics. Not everybody can do that. Ellis Grant, this superintendent designate, is only the president of the Republic of Liberia can appoint that person and fire that person. There is nobody else that can do that. That's his constitutional right. Now, the president also has the right to appoint somebody from Lofa County or Nima County and make them superintendent of Grand Jury.
Yeah, you can do that.
He can also do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
why has it kind of boy?
Yeah, he was in Parker.
Yeah, no, not Bassa. He was in
Akema,
yeah. No, Wild Creek was in Grand Bassa. Okay.
Mr. White was superintendent.
Hamilton was in Grand Jury County.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, and so there are two things I want us to look at. You know, we do not know who the next person that Boyka will bring in, if at all, we all succeed, if the Grenadians succeed in getting Grant out of the route.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, if the president decide he bring say Guano or Gongano to Grand Jury County,
those guys will block the road.
Yeah. So what they black? What they black?
Move around it so easy.
Yeah. What they black? You know what I mean?
The president, they are.
You know what I mean? Living in Grand Jury right now. What they black?
Oh yeah, a lot of Nibayans.
You know what I mean? living in Grand Jury right now.
What
they black? Yeah. What they black? What they call it? Many. What they black? John Radcliffe appointment. What they black? Albert T. Way appointment. What they black? Hezekiah Boy.
Now they want to what they're not. They want to work at.
No, but Albert T. White.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Dian. No, 1 minute, Mr. Dian. Those days also you saw people put a bunch of racks in backpack and put it on their backs.
No,
right.
Yeah, also you see it now, but chunking people with racks, killing people with racks.
Killing people with racks. Yeah.
So I think there is something that we have to revert back to our tradition and culture. All right. I would think because the superintendent is answerable directly to the president.
To the president.
Our legislatures are answerable to we the people directly. Okay, we have that leverage over our representative and not the people appointed by the president. We can always express our disdain, our rejection, our protest. It is left with the president prerogative to accept or not to accept. Like I said, when I came in, the first person I heard talking was Gay, Eric, my brother Eric right here. He said, listen, I serve as special assistant to the man. I would think that to start off, then the superintendent designate come and talk to the people.
That's what I think too.
Yeah. Have we, the Grenadian, created that avenue to first give the man the benefit of the doubt to see whether he will come to apologize or say something before we just run to block his his nomination. That was my concern.
Coming from Shadia?
Eh?
You ready coming from Shadia?
Yeah. I see the comment, but I was during election time. Shadia, what Shadia is saying is during election time. But I'm telling now, the president have appointed him. I would think, okay, with the same apparatus we have in place, traditional apparatus, where we can seek redress and come and bring people to book. Can we say, look, we collect all the Grand Guinean elders together and say, listen, there's superintendent designate. We want to invite him. These are certain pronouncements you make in the past, and you don't sit well with us. What do you say? What can you do? Okay, but right out of the gun, when the man is and now will just go whoa. Okay, we can.
How will you say Boyo County?
Yeah,
You got what it means.
No, there are a lot of Grenadians during the course of our war, and my brother here know that has said things during charge to the town against us Grenadians. All right.
But they're not Grenadians. They don't do that though to Grenadians. You talking about other people?
No, just listen to me, man. Felicia, listen to me, man.
Yeah.
They have been Grenadians during charge to the town. I went on radio and make a pronouncement. They must slaughter Grenadians. Okay.
Really?
I pretty don't know what I'm talking about. We're not going to call me here. They are Grenadians that sat out with Charles Taylor when Charles Taylor was carrying the massacre against Grand people. There were Grenadians that started with
wow.
You know, okay, that did a lot of things to Grenadians. But we stay, at the end of the day, we open our arms to those very Grenadians because their children are Grenadians. Their parents are Grenadians. Okay? Grenadian is the only group of people in Liberia. Whether you Guillaume or you Madigo Mel, when you get children by Grenadian, the Grenadian will always protect those children. They call them their own.
Yeah.
Because Kwame
yeah.
In our culture, my mom from Niabo, all the Niabo people look at me, I'm a Yukan for the Niabo people.
Yeah. Yeah.
If my mom from the Kunawa people, I'm the Kunawa people Yukan, they will protect me, no matter who my father is. It's enshrined in our tradition and our culture. So what I'm saying, we shouldn't buy too much that we can eat.
Yeah.
Because if we buy too much that we can eat, it will choke us. Because, look, listen, first of all, the election showed that the Grenadians that voted for Walker, they're less than 20%.
Right.
We have always voted consistently in huge number for Josh Weah.
Yeah. Or any president we support.
Yeah,
not only Josh Weah.
No, I'm just telling you that all the factors we should
any president.
And many factors will enter into this. There are other counties that voted for Walker in a huge number. Okay? So not that don't count some of them, they don't like the people that voted for them. So I'm saying we should thread the thing carefully. Because if we do it, we're under the gun. So the president said, okay, you know what? Good. I will withdraw Grant. Then you say it to us. Or you bring Amadou to us. Okay? Then what do we then say? Will we go for another protest? I think the first thing we need to do, if we're passionate about this thing here, we call our Grenadian elders together and the stakeholders in Grenadian and invite the superintendent designate and say, listen, we want to have a town hall meeting where you want to have a conference. These are things that we have that are our concern. What do you say? What can you do? We are asking for an apology, or we ask you to make a commitment that when you are superintendent, you will thread this with. Can we all give this man the benefit of the doubt first? We are not giving the benefit of the doubt.
Brother Dian, let me help you a little bit. You know, it's the same thing I was saying here. Our people, they don't look beyond the immediate. Let me just say this: that video he played, that guy made allegations. If Cheshire Greenwald was ordinary person, he will be sued for those defamatory comments. How you excuse a man of being involved in ritualistic killing?
I'm telling you.
Do you have any evidence?
You got
any
evidence?
When we speak against it, like that other person who wrote a comment and said, I've been mean to the Grenadian because I supported or I spoke against Grenadian when they were accusing Zopeno. No. I'm not being mean. I'm being factual. I'm a journalist.
Gibson, Jerry, this man, Eric, I got to put your phone on mute your mic because the noise coming from your end.
I am a journalist, for God's sake.
So Gibson, this is, you saw when I interviewed the former representative for that Bazon district.
Let me finish, then you.
I'm coming guessing. I want you to conclude. I want you to take this too. When I interview him, he said these people, these allegations, bunch of them on our lawmakers, one of them, and they're not speaking to the issue. You Dion, when the people can't keep 7 people, when they say the person died, they accuse you. The other one missing, they accuse you. You senator, you're not speak to it. You representative, you're not speak to it. He said the worst thing what Joe could do or could have done back then was to call a town hall meeting because he's a senator for the people in Grand Gila County, Monrovia, anywhere, and speak to the people. You can't be quiet. The guy said, the guy tip said there are allegations against, when they say the other thing, Cheshire Green in Abu Gasha car, the other names, these are allegations against the man. The guy, they don't speak to the allegation. Yeah, chair DIA, they error here from Kunamo. He just voted here. That when he said those things, the post son missing. Then he said, as a devil come from the bull, the devil can come from the bull and carry people.
Yeah.
They say, you must go explain the story. Okay, you say, you're not going to explain it. So you expect the person to assume things in the mind? These are allegations. They better arrest it again.
Prince, I agree with you before. I agree with you, and I want to be clear on this. I agree with you before that you need to speak to issues.
Wait, Gibson.
No, I come in.
Wait. What Prince just said about you, Jenna? Let me use Prince's own premise. He just said to you, Prince, based on the premise you just made, that when they accuse this man about the person child that got lost, and then the man said that he married to do, and he might explain, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't add up. It's a state accusation against Zoe Penno. Zoe Penno didn't come in contact with our late representative, but they say he used another person to kill the person, and that is stigma. Look, there are 2 things that can happen.
No, but the representative, no, let me come to you too. The representative, when you're leaving, he made 2-3 allegations against Zoe. When his car got hit, he called Zoe. I brought him on my show. I can play the tape. When he called Zoe's name in there. So when you are leaving, you are kissing Zoe. So why so you can't tell you, little man, why you tell that kind of thing from you carrying it? These are big things talking about me coming to you doing that. Why you go speak to the issue?
Okay, good. So
the man died, and you speaking to the issue. The man is dead, and you're gone. You expect a dead man to come and say, my man, you're a dead man.
I'm not saying that. You don't misconstrue my say.
No, I'm just saying something. I'm not saying that what you said.
Yeah.
Because Zoe, after the fact, after the man died, Zoe were all around explaining. The man dead. The time the man was living, I went with the people in there to hear from you.
That's right. No, I'm talking about the accusing of killing the man. I'm just looking at the same premise like you say here, that when they all die in Kunabo, and they mentioned that they will carry him. And he need to clarify that because
he need what mentioned. They accusing him with Kaifari.
Oh, okay.
They accuse him of being the mastermind behind this guy, the NEC guy, Alfred Dono. Then from there, they can't accuse him and say that devil can carry the man, Makamati.
Oh, okay. Oh, they accuse him.
They never accuse the man, they accuse him.
Oh, they accuse him of killing the man.
They accuse him, they accuse Kaifari, they accuse Zoe Penno. 3 guys, one representative, one senator, and the superintendent of the county. That when he went on the radio station, now when he went on LKFM and he started talking about Gay Teple.
Oh, after they accused him, he said Gay Teple carried the man.
Yeah.
Bria, am I okay now?
Okay, go ahead. Continue. I just want to get
your hijacking. Prince, these
let me mute Eric. Eric,
the allegations, I'm a journalist. I'm not going to behave like Kai G, who spoke over there like you don't get no hair on his shoulder. I will never do that. I cannot accuse anybody of being involved in ritualistic killing when there's no evidence of it. These are all preposterous. These are all, guesswork. So I will speak as a journalist. That's how I'm trained to do. And besides that, I got a legal background. I will speak as a person who got a legal background. I understand. Let me just say this. For those who say, oh, why did Mekan speak? Oh, why did Mekan speak? It depends on your awareness of media. There are many, many people in our country today they are not aware of the media used to clarify your name. Some people say, oh, that is not true. Don't talk before you make plenty people can put their money inside or before you make it go long. That's how some people can say.
Yeah.
Even this, I'm just talking about you and Moise Gallo just on. You know, when Virginia call me, gives him Moise say anything, don't say nothing. Sister, you know why? I will not sit down because when they start saying something about you, you not speak, it will continue and continue, and people will take it to be facts. You're the girl who came on your show or wrote a message on your show, Jenna, that are mean to Grand Guinean. Who in this country that today that speak for Grand Guinean more than me? And she say I'm mean to Grand Guinean. If I don't clarify now, everybody will start thinking that they're getting mean to Grand Guinean. This is how they carry their misinformation around. And this is how they destroy your information. So for me, I'm a media person. So when you say right away, I respond. I was hoping they're not media person. They're not media person. Maybe they don't even have media people in their offices to advise them.
They got media people, man. They got media people, Gibson.
Who the media people in your office?
Media people in here, but they can't spot it.
I see that. You're laughing because no media people in your office. Don't you have no media person?
Eric, let Eric speak.
Yeah, let Eric go ahead.
Thank you very much.
I think you got to log out and come back in. They sound heavy. I don't know where you come into
eh? Okay. Let me log out and come back.
Yeah. So you said, oh God, I don't. But Gibson, when you look on the payroll, I look on the payroll from this representative, the new guy from your district, Jacob Ghibli. The representative Jacob Ghibli put the whole pay people making in the office. He got researchers, media people, consultants.
My man sent it to me, my man. So they got no media. If people like me working in Zoe office, people can say the kind of thing because I will make you look crazy and stupid in front of people. I will make sure that I expose your life.
Is it okay now?
You can't buy them talking
because you log it two times.
No, he not.
I think you duplicated.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was it.
I think for someone else, because I have any appliance here.
No, he's clear now.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I listened to Mr. Dian very well. He said a couple of things. You know, and I love the IQ, how you took the perspective that you brought on board. I love it. You know, public opinions sometimes lead to disorders. When you don't quick, you don't arrest that proper opinion. When a group of people are disenchanted or they are raising concern, and you as a leader speak to it. You see, be a representative or senator, you are the public, you are the people's servant. Even when you are appointed by the President of the Republic of Liberia as superintendent, you are going to live with the people. Though you are the vice general of the president, but you will live with the people, and you are going to work for the people and with the people. So those concerns that have been raised need to be addressed. Okay, so now, Mr. Dian, somebody calling me. I understand where you are coming from. You see, if I were to be close to the president of the Republic of Liberia, my recommendation would be to him. Even though in the law, it's not constitutional to say you should come from Grand Guinea or you come from Lofa to be appointed in Lofa. It's not in the constitutions. The president can appoint anybody and send you to Grand Guinea, send you to Lofa, and send you anywhere.
That's a fact.
So there's no law on our constitution to say, there's no law on our constitution to say that you must come from Grand Guinea to be appointed in Grand Guinea County. It's because it be a precedent. Some post-war Liberia. that people can come from their own country to be appointed by the president. So people agree that you must come from Grand General, you must come from Lofa to be appointed by the president, to be superintendent or to be development superintendent. But if you go in the constitution, you're not there about president agreement. That's enough point I want to share for all of us to know. I know all of us know about it. Now, so if I were close to the president, I would recommend the president appoint, even though in the 50 county, appoint the people, but then swap them in the rural counties to see how loyal would they be, or how accurate would they be in the discharge of their function.
It will not go.
Okay, it could be that. But on the issue of Honorable Grant be appointed as superintendent, as I said, you, Mr. Dian, Mr. Jerome, Mr. Double, and all of us have a stake. We should not look at it because the people are in the street and protesting, and we should vilify them. No.
No, I did not.
No, I'm not saying you did.
Yeah, I did not.
We should currently call all stakeholders in Grand General County. Link with Mr. Grant, call all stakeholders and talk to the guys. Talk to our mothers who are in Grand General getting prepared for a huge protest. Don't see it for joke. Don't see it for joke. If you love Mr. Grant, let us talk to our people. Low income district, look for the stakeholders. Low in Bazon district, look for the stakeholders. Low interest district, look for the stakeholders. And bring them on board to talk to who say ever I want to protest or that protest.
You see the name of you apologizing for.
So gay. First of all, I don't know Mr. Grant. I'm not speaking on behalf of Mr. Grant. I just draw a premise here.
Hello?
No, when the people are speaking, let me just listen to them, then you respond to the questions. But I had to mute you because the thing giving feedback. And it's going through the recording and be safe. So let Mr. Dian finish down on
Mr. Grant. I'm sorry, Mr. Gay.
Gay.
First of all, I do not know Mr. Grant. I don't think I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, I've been out of Labrador for 28 years. So I don't know who Mr. Grant is, and I'm not supporting Mr. Grant. I'm just laying some premise and groundwork, telling us, listen, there is a code of public opinion and there is a code of law. What is applicable and acceptable in the code of public opinion is not in the code of law. That the president of the Republic of Liberia has the right to appoint anybody because the person that is appointed superintendent report directly to him. I'm saying we have not given Mr. Grant an opportunity or created a forum for him to express himself and give our concerns. But other than God, if we just go and protest the president, say, okay, yes, I take it out and Paul say there or Paul circle there, then what do we do next? Do we protest? That's all I'm saying. Secondly, I'm also saying that if we say that Gabriel was saying, they meant you apologize. You apologize for things that you did wrong and accept your wrongdoing. Now, if you say he might apologize that he killed those people that they were accused of killing. Is that what you think? Because if you apologize, yeah, okay. So I was saying my thing is that we create a forum and express our concerns, our disenchantment to our superintendent destiny, and say, listen, these are the things and concerns we have as Grand General. Now, this allegation is made against you. What clarification can you give? People say, because before I kill a lot, other people say, oh, they may bring Burkina Faso in Liberia, in Grand General. So all of those things we hear, sometimes there are rumors, there are no factual basis to those rumors we hear. You know, I was saying something to you today, my brother Gabe, you said the Gibson, when Gibson take it to Felicia, before it get to Prince and come back to me, that story has changed.
Well, let me give you, before I go to Mr. Gay.
Yeah.
This guy who during the election period, I think after they announced the results, Abuaka won the election at the Unity Party headquarters. One of the guys was celebrating that night. Okay. There was a taxi that ran in the crowd. I think killed some people, hit some people, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
The next time when they arrested the guy said there was a representative who sent him or owned the taxi.
Exactly.
The representative knew that country was coming from. Roma would flip all around the place. The next day, the man was on radio to say, I don't know that man. I don't know where he took that stuff from. I got no connection with that radio, that taxi. and he say you call the man. If you ever know me, if you maybe I seen my photo somewhere, but before you tell in the post,
They put lie too much in our country.
the God debunk it. It's all like your own, like our senators and our representatives.
That is the person know the media space, Prince. The person know the media space. If the person doesn't know the media space, they will not be able to do that.
Mind, Mr. Dian, it will stick in the poor mind. When I accuse you of doing things, the man can't accuse you, self-judicial can't accuse you, Mr. Guy, and you don't speak. They build up in the people's mind.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That narrative become conventional.
It becomes true if you don't debunk it.
That is what called the
build up in the people's mind. Yeah. So it's
Frank, can I speak now?
Yeah. For allegation. There's not just one allegation against.
Let me speak. Let me go speak further.
So, Alfred Donald, so even the other police guy, so. And Madison, so, and you're not speaking. And Madison, Gibson, why make you should have talked to the guy. You brought the guy. Madison was living. You were accusing this man on numerous occasions. Tips all over the place. The guy was, our man and what Gibson said that too. The guy just said, "Oh, we are sure, mama." After 2 days, I mean, why would 2 after 2-3 more? We go away. 2-3, we'll go away. It's not gonna go away. 9 days. It was sticking to people's mind.
It's a stigma on your character.
Thank you. And Mr. Dian and Mr. Jerry asked a question. Why should Mr. Grange apologize? When he apologized, is he guilty? No. You see, I said from the beginning of my premise, I said these people that are protesting is not because of today's appointment that they are protesting. This thing is a concern that started 2 to 3 years ago when the young guy, the justice officers at NEC got missing, disappeared in Grand General County. And you as a leader of the people, a representative, not just mere leader, to say, yeah, the thing is normal, someone can get disappear, and then there's something in the bush that can carry people called gateably. That statement is not called for. Let's be sincere to our own brother.
Look, you got to
I come in now. Mr. Jerry, we get the recording now. I come in now. The recording all over.
Why is it that we cannot
echo
and the relative that carry him? It's a gate tablet that carry him. That what the man eyes. The man didn't say that gate tablet carrying the people. He didn't say that. I listened to the speech. The man said, why you guys, the sister and the brother, and the other people that carry the man? Y'all want to tell me that gate tablet that carry people?
No, Prince, you got a recording play. I don't think he said that because all of you men been talking all day. Let me come.
I told you that Grant is my former boss. I cannot go against Grant. But when you do something as a leader of the people, we must say it.
Let me just come in a little bit. What's going on with the echo?
I come in, sister, based on that statement that today you see people protesting in the street. Your son got missing. Or your brother got missing, and someone said that it's teen, you get something in our forest that can carry people.
Yeah.
You as a representative, Mr. Jerry, don't say that kind of thing to me. People, we must be sincere to our conscience. If we're wrong, I'm gonna tell you the statement Mr. Grant made during this period of Alfred Donald is not called. And Mr. based on that statement, I'm not talking about all the allegations. I'm not talking about all the allegations that people are making about.
Eric, go back. I think start your phone. But the echo is very interfering with the thing, my man.
Yeah. So let me just come in a little bit since he's
let me welcome Joseph here. Joseph, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't want the people to see you?
No, I'm in an area, but I'm at work. But I just want to
Okay. Let her listen to Sis Felicia. She been listening to us.
Okay, yeah, because all the men have been going back and forth. I've been
Let's
listening
see
to
your
you guys.
faith finish. Go back outside, Joseph. So we
Yeah,
know.
like I said before, when I first came on, I said I don't know this man. Maybe I know him because we're all from Grand Juda. He's a Grand Judean, and I don't think for me I don't have anything against him for being the appointed as the president, superintendent of Grand Juda County. But the problem I had with him was that statement he made against the county. And I said, I was born in Zwedru, raised in Zwedru. When we were growing up, we used to walk in, and because they were now all over the place. We leave the mission, we walk in the darkness. There's nothing in Grand Juda they call whatever, I don't know how he called it. So when you say, as a lawmaker, when you come on public radio where everybody is listening to you, and you throw that kind of cloud over your county, it was wrong. And that is why he needs to come to apologize. Look, first of all, like I said, people might have problem with it, but I'm a believer in God. I don't believe that somebody will go and call and say, I will wish you for what they place. I don't believe that. Because I know throughout my whole life, God has been protecting me because I have faith in God. So I don't speak on stuff like that. But when you come on public radio as a lawmaker of that county and create that cloud over the county, that's wrong. And he was saying it as if to say he was not talking about a human being. He said, who knows, maybe he went out and then, or maybe that the Gina over the east said he called Gina before he called her name. Carry the man. People are crying for their son. People have heard the man disappear. And he said, oh, maybe that they won't carry him. Maybe that, it's Gina, not the first time. You are creating cloud over our county. And we don't like it. You must apologize. As a lawmaker, you cannot put that kind of cloud over our county, Grand Juda County. We are peaceful people. We don't do boyo business. Unless you people who are just going there when you carry it. But we were born in Grand Juda, we were raised in Grand Juda. People, the other person go to one another parent's houses. Everybody live in peace in our county. What is going on? And for a lawmaker to come to say those kind of things is disgusting. And I think it's a need for him to come to apologize. Because you make people afraid to go to our county. When I tell you, I say, they say, some kind of thing, Grand Juda carrying people. Why will you create that kind of cloud over your county that you say you love? So the appointed superintendent needs to come to apologize to the county. Because, or maybe because after he said that, I made my video. I told him to kind of explain better to us. Because for some when we were there was no Gina they call. I don't know why he called it. No Gina was there. So maybe he know about the Gina so we can know.
Is it okay now?
All that human being attend to Gina so he can tell us.
Okay.
So please, man, they should not create that kind of thing over Grand Juda County. That's my concern.
You say you found man, why you didn't come out with video?
And nobody should say, I know you love this man. Well, that's fine. I have no problem with them appointing a man to be great. He's a Grand Judean. He can be superintendent of Grand Juda County.
Let me 1 minute, Prince.
But certain things you can't just say about your county.
Felicia, it's not about loving Cheshire Grant.
No, I'm not talking about you per se. I'm just talking in general. If you love this man, advise him to take those. You should not even take them back. You should eat them. Eat those words.
Yeah, okay, that's your right to say that. He's your leader. But the way you're saying the comment, it is not the way he said it. That's what I'm saying.
Do you have the recording? Do you have the recording?
Do you have that video?
I had a recording. I can
please send it to. Please send it to.
I don't have it now, my brother. I don't have it now.
Prince supposed to have that in here, Aka.
I tap every guy to send it to me. The man did not say that K-Table in Grand Union carrying people. He didn't say that.
What's the exact thing that he said?
No, the man said, he said maybe, who knows? Maybe he ran off. Oh, who knows? Maybe that the Gina, that's the first time it happening.
Because Mr. Jerry,
I mean, guessing on that what we all heard it.
Hold on. The message, I challenge anybody in Grand Union to show evidence that I'm involved. I will give you 5,000. So the man's sister, yeah, listen now. Let me say, if you don't even agree, that what the message, I challenge anybody in Grand Union. I will give you 5,000 if you show that I'm involved with this. Why the man brother, the man sister, the man cousin that carrying the bush? Why they can't ask them that you don't want to tell me that K-Table kill the man? That's what he said. The man did not say that K-Table.
We really need to listen to that because I listen to something and we need to listen.
Mr. Jerry. Mr. Jerry.
All of you here.
I'm not saying. Listen to my statement.
Anybody in Grand Union to show that he involved $5,000? Did you hear it?
I'm not saying that Mr. Grant.
Do you know about it?
I heard about it.
Okay.
I did not say. Listen, I did not say that Mr. Grant got involved with the incident. No, that's not my argument. My argument is to be a representative, the people's servant, and to make that statement where people are in tears.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's certain word you can say, people up. There's certain word you can say. Look, when you say people was on fire and they are disenchanted, when you appear on radio or you appear before that as a leader, your utterances will cool down the tensions.
Yeah, it shows for empathy.
Prince.
Well, are you in favor or
let's welcome Joseph. Welcome Joseph. Joseph, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to touch on two things. You know, when you remain mute, people will believe any allegation against you.
Yeah.
Now, what happened to President George? We have administration when they came to power. 2 years, 3 years, they kept quiet.
Mm-hmm.
People were building lies against them.
Yes.
People were saying things. 3 boys disappeared. They said, George, we are killing them and rape them. Nobody said. Anytime people lie on you and you don't come out to say anything, you are consenting. I'm telling you the truth. When I was in Grand Union, when I was growing up, we used to come on Sunday and come to Town, back and forth. We grew up over there, nothing, no disappearance took place.
No.
In the night, we walk from Sunday passing through those villages, coming to Town, going back. Nothing happened to anybody. That Boyo team was never in Grand Union County.
Yeah. Sure.
It never happened in Grand Union County until we left right before the war. So I was surprised when that thing happened. I said, when we were in Grand Union, no, it used to happen before. Why is it happening now? Is it because of the war? You know, so the former lawmaker should have come out to clear the air. I mean, Wakai cannot impose him on the county. If the country rejects him, you have no option but to withdraw him. In recent days, we saw the defense minister that was appointed. When the women went on the rampage, they were withdrawn. So the Grand General are very serious. He'll be withdrawn. The second thing I wanted to speak on is the tipping point, that I call tipping point, because it's getting serious with the Burkina base. This thing that we're joking with in Grand General is a serious thing.
Yeah.
Most people have motive. You know, Burkina base don't joke. You cannot house them, many of them do intermarriages. Then in the long run, when they're taking control of your ground or your place, and say they should leave, it will cause war. Leaders that in Grand, they should be very careful. I know our people don't like working, let people to work for us and other kind. And the Burkina base, they can work.
Mm-hmm.
They can work. See, look, in Ivory Coast, they put our holding all Ivory Coast that they are Burkina base.
They're talking about it, man. I'll bring you do.
Okay, so those kind of things, we gotta be very careful. We're not gonna today. Generations to come will support this. This is what I want to say. Grand Union gotta be very careful with the Burkina base. It's getting serious. from Totan, because I'm going around Totan area now. That area, the Burkinabes are coming in too much. And because we're not working, we think like people come to work for us. But as they are working, they settle it down. And they will come a time we'll not be able to send them back to their country. That's a serious concern. And I think Gibson, I've been following for some time now. I know all the other people, Sister Felicia, I've been seeing you on Spring Show, and the other brother, and I've been following you people. You guys need to raise concern. Our people need to stop this. Those people, we saw the war how they were cutting people into two pieces. When they go to war, it's going to be very dangerous. They don't care about human beings. Gotta be very, very careful.
Sharp caller say that the penny like this, sharp on both sides.
Yes, and cut up throat. They can cut the throat.
When the senator on the Mason when carrying it by will catch you.
and it's strong too.
They must see.
Yeah. So
they are strong people.
We depend on people like you to
I think what Joseph is saying is what I said earlier in my last statement. The Burkinabe issue poses an existential threat to Grenada. I think that is the main issue every Grenadians should be focused on. That is our priority. And for that, our elected lawmakers are those people that we hold responsible. All of our lawmakers in Grenada County are corporate to this issue. The entire Grenada
people have children now. When you say they won't leave, people have children. We are grand sisters.
Hey man, let me end that.
Man, the poor have children. I record it.
But Ghanaians don't control who comes to Liberia, who doesn't come to Liberia.
Let me
Liberia through the immigration.
Please protect me now.
You are protect me now. Come to Liberia. Legal means they can live in any part of Liberia.
Can I end myself? Can I end?
Go ahead.
Guessing.
I'm trying to play the devil's advocate.
Let you fall. You don't want to play advocate.
Mr. Dan, where's my you talk? Mr. Gibson, just get
let me just please.
Getting higher the Burkinabe.
So here is it.
I'm a father. You should do it those days.
You see what I meant ever.
Go ahead.
Guess him. The Burkinabe are very resourceful and very progressive. The Burkinabe, all right. So what I'm saying, they pose an existential threat to all of Grenadians. We can review all of the contracts that we have with Burkina. Newsflash. As a matter of fact, Burkina Faso is not part of ECOWAS any longer. So technically, the ECOWAS travel accommodation does not cover Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
ECOWAS now consented to Burkinabe and the Niger and Mali or withdraw. They are not consented yet. So I mean,
but they don't have to consent. They don't withdraw.
They have to consent. The law say, ECOWAS protocol say, when you want to withdraw, you stay there for 3 years.
Those people already doing the thing. Say they put not consent, but we got to call it.
ECOWAS as an organization are not consented.
Guessing.
How would I want to move from you?
Guessing.
You the one I want to leave.
Guessing. Let me tell you this. They say you need to write 1 year notice. But let me tell you, if you and Felicia have a marriage and you have a contract and you tell Felicia, say, before you leave me or before I leave you, we should give anybody 1 year notice. Even the lease you start, we are a leasing company in America. You need to give your landlord 3 months notice. So giving your landlord 60 day notice is an advance to prepare your landlord to do that transition and stuff. But it doesn't necessarily mean that when you leave, the landlord will force you and bring you back. So I don't want us to get confused with that. Again,
You call it so in
that. I'm again 90 day or whatever.
Yes.
In 90 day period, why again the letter is suppressing me. The he now. I live in
no, but
the people not getting the things, the poor citizens are suffering.
Yeah. ECOWAS don't have to consent before you tell me.
ECOWAS station on the people.
They don't enjoy the protocol in ECOWAS country. I'm saying no. ECOWAS protocol says if you say you want to leave, you got 3 years to abide by all protocols. So everybody can go to Burkina Faso.
1 year notice. No, this is a 1 year notice. That 1 year notice. It's not 3 years.
1 year.
1 year. I read the whole thing.
Okay, let's say 1 year. Let's say 1 year. Maybe I'm making a mistake.
A 1 year notice.
But in 1 year, not past year, so they are still enjoying ECOWAS protocol. You get ECOWAS.
So as we are discussing, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, they are part of ECOWAS state, ECOWAS community.
According to
okay?
ECOWAS, according to them, they're not part.
According to ECOWAS getting wherever they want to
You know, but the poor already said they were drawing.
Now your man Tinubu in Nigeria.
And bring up by himself.
Why do I care? I've gone. You know, that's what they're doing.
It's possible to be me.
So whether they consent or not, the people are still gone.
Let me read that part. Let me read that ECOWAS protocol. 48, Article 48, withdraw. And then you are right, it's 1 year. It says any member state wishing to withdraw from this supplementary protocol shall give a 1 year written notice.
That's what I said. 1 year notice.
Who shall inform member state thereof at the end of this period of 1 year. If such notice is not withdrawn, such a state shall cease to be a party to the supplementary. So yes, the 1 year. And meanwhile, while you are doing 1 year, you are
Burkina Faso and Mali, they are gone.
My man, I'm not going to go to landlord. You got to work on another day.
Let's go to the subject matter. Please, let's go to the subject matter. We are debating for what we are
matter. I say we need to review all of the Burkina Faso contract we have with Nigerians. We need to review that. So if Nigerian people, all our legislators, our member of our legislative team, all the senator and representative graduate, that should be one of the primary duties to protect our territorial integrity from the political territorial integrity of Grand Guinea. That should be the #1 duty. If all the lawmakers in Grand Guinea fail on that, they have failed us miserably because they are the lawmakers of Liberia. They can summon the immigration commissioner, they can summon the police director, they can summon everybody that is responsible to enforce the border law. Okay, they can even make those things clear. So
how are these people? How are they coming in?
Yeah, because they are our legislators. We should hold them. The strike we're doing now with individual people. We should be doing it to all our 8 legislators. Okay, what have they done to preserve our refugee already leave? Okay, we're bringing a Burkina Faso. They're getting planted. The next time they go create a township of themselves.
Yeah.
So then what do we do?
Refugee drove them from their place.
30, 50 years from now, in the next 50 years from now, you know, that straight from Bazo coming all the way to Bawa area to go to Chair zoning. That whole landscape, you could see the Burkina Faso could multiply. They're Nigerians now. They're in the middle there. We can't do anything because they can cross and go and cross So that is the most existential threat of Grand Guinea. That's what we should be focused on. That is our priority. Then our individual people who getting elected.
Yeah, that's true.
That is the most important thing.
Did you monitor the beginning of the Burkina to get it?
The government of Liberia can issue anybody the permit to enter Liberia and live any part of Liberia. But if we believe that Burkina Faso citizens coming to Grand Guinea are becoming a problem, that issue can be raised by our officials with the government, and something can be done. But we cannot just sit back and say all the Burkinabés are coming, they are all bad. It's not a way to address the issue. We should be able to identify what specific thing they are doing that is not in our interest, and we can address that with the state. Because the government gave them permit to come. They got document of stay in Liberia. We can't throw them away. Grand Guinea is not a state by itself. We are part of Liberia.
And I agree, but Jesse.
Yeah, but Grand Guinea is the only country that is Burkina Faso going to.
Finish your way. Gibson, you know very well that I know. You know
very
well that I know. I mean, Gibson.
Yeah.
Wait, but we're not dominating the show. Gibson, the contract that we have with Burkina Faso are individual contract with Grenadians. Those individual contract with Grenadians are detriment to the overall interest of Grand Guinea County, because I'm from Bowo area. If my cousin get a contract with because we get family land, we get what we call township land, community property. If I get I got 10 acres, I get Burkina man one acre, another person it go along. Our individual contracts that we get with the Burkina Bay is that contract that is vetted, that is seen through clearly. So the accumulation of all those different land put together, it gave the Burkina Bay a territory of their own. And those people born in children, they're establishing wealth. They are building,
multiplying.
When they establish wealth, they get what they call purchasing power. When you get purchasing power, you get wealth, you can influence political decision. They will go on gradually. And you know that more, Gibson.
I know. The only thing I'm saying, my brother, I know everything you say.
It's a time that all Grenadians should come together and be alike. It poses an existential threat to Grand Guinea as a country and our generation, our children and grandchildren. You know, 20 years from now, I might not be alive. You might not be alive. How do my children, how do my children go to Grand Guinea? How do they claim Grand Guinea, their fatherland? So our generation, if we fail them, okay, that sin of ours, this engagement,
we gotta start from our lawmakers.
Will follow our children. That's what we have to say. So all of our lawmakers are responsible.
Yeah.
They have to treat them.
We have been working on this. Some people have been talking.
But the more you work on it, the more the people come in.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Some people have just been talking, but somehow we have been spending money for us to solve that problem. Many people in the village paying their way to go and see where the Burkina Bay.
Oh yeah, they can be Senator Grand Guinea.
What can you do?
Brother,
yes.
Some of you are speaking, but some of us are spending money to find solution. We send people in the bush to find out. We have been working to make sure that this happens.
We should do a collective thing.
We should
do a collective thing.
Yeah, let it be collective.
The problem that we are having is not just about saying it. The problem we are having is that the government of Liberia, based on our advocacy and our process, the government sent a whole troop of military and police people to go and evaluate what the problem was. They came, when they went there, our own people on the ground, they said, I don't want the man here with me. That my ancestral land here. And in Liberia, ancestral land is a law. Everybody has a legal right to ancestral land. So the government said, okay, if the defense minister said, okay, if everybody got, let me finish. If everybody got ancestral law and you brought the people, then why are you complaining? That what defeated our effort today. So we're not just talking, we've been participating in making sure that people go there and make sure that people remove. But our own people said that they're on the ancestral land. They told the police, they told the military. The defense minister went to
Let me give you instances, Mr. Let me bottom Mr. Jeru. My father and then have our uncle are older than him, far beyond, far above me. But then, saying it's our uncle, we can go to Africa, cross, go to Africa, and we're going to be about 19 to 22, we're going to be. And they come to the town. When our father who is the people to him, and then what town chief. Yeah. Then the man said
No,
that
Grand Jira gotta be careful for real, man.
he had entitlement to the land, so that
I'll go for my own grand people. I just
so why Jerry is saying our own people are the part of which we're gonna be are stay in the forest. They will say come fight. Do you know that people in the US there, some of you in the US can tell your brothers and sisters here and say, go for Burkina Be in Africa. Put in the forest, and anything we spend money to do it.
They got people in America that do that.
Yeah, but they almost did it to our land, but we refuse. Everybody said no.
And they are saying that go forest. So let me and my brothers and sisters, we don't have anybody in the US that will send money so we can go to court. So we can say, okay, send it that we are there to go for Burkina Be so that the forest can finish. So the forest can finish. You see how Burkina Be start coming?
Yeah.
Because you see that you get an auntie, you get your uncle in the US or your relative in the US, and so they can send $2,000, $3,000, and you don't have the start, you don't have $10 as a status, you don't have it. So the only thing you can do, so you can get small thing for yourself, so that that forest can finish. You go for Burkina Be too, and you bring it. And so how the Burkina Be start coming, they start encroaching on land in Grand Jira County. But let me tell you one thing. The war are coming in Grand Jira. You know the people for Koleso. You know the people for Gong, when you go to each other. You know what happened coming now? You know what people dying in the Vira family and in Vira towns?
No.
You go to one country in Africa or in Malay. You make a small thing, you go plant it in your forest. And not going to go for your own. So the all of grandpa are there, so you can enjoy. So you can, the high local community, so that wish to wish killing people because of forest. As I'm telling you. When people dying like that, I say that normal sickness. People will not find cholesterol, but who's strong that still cost you. Now what is happening currently in Grand Jira County? People are going to find different means to defend their land. Find different means to see how well they can get more forests on their own. But the thing was not correct. If you are family and go together your family land, you can discover with your brothers and sisters, your uncles, okay, they'll portion here who can pop the inside. And the other portion you can use it to cultivate it for food. Who can do it? But no respect. No one want to respect anybody. Because most of you in the US sending money back here to your brothers and sisters to go for Burkina Be and put it in the forest. See where we are? So the issue of Burkina Be is very complicated. We were taught very complicated. The people now go to and what they call Toza now. Toza is called Busukro. The Burkina Be planted in Toza for me.
What?
Busukro. Burkina Faso ni. Oh, the people get, but the Burkina Be get villages in the forest. Do you know the Burkina Be? You know what they can do? The people get solar panels and they are having DITV in the forest.
Yeah, they get it with Araco.
You get it with Aracos. So you're talking to that method. If I come in Zoru, coming to the villages, come to Tosan, or coming to Zlatan, it made no sense to him. They make them be in the forest and
Burkina Be now town trees in Araco.
Yeah, Burkina Be now town trees in Araco currently. They make them be in the forest and watch African Cup of Nations. You can be in the forest and watch a football game.
They got town trees.
In Araco, they are town trees.
And then they have the money. So your girl children will start going there. You know how they are marketing.
Don't worry about your grandchildren going there.
But they start moving there. And they start having children with them. So will you tomorrow chase your brother-in-law?
But when you went in SI, how you having children with people affluent children?
They want your children and then you bet.
You know, and it's also approach how to deal with it. You know, how to deal with it. And let me end on this note because I'm about to leave my office. I want to say thank you. My recommendation to all of us is to tell, if you have called to Mr. Green and all stakeholders in Grand Jira County, if you love Mr. Green to be superintendent of Grand Jira County, is to go and raise their own mark and say, my people, let Bagon be Bagon. I'm sorry. People in the country here, they say, you say sorry to each other. We want to say sorry to each other, and we are bad. We are living together. How much about a statement made? You can say it's a slip of tongue. I'm sorry that I made a statement as a leader. Please let Bagon be Bagon. And we also put the superintendency on Mr. Grant. But no one should overlook the people that are protesting. No one should overlook them. They had a right to sue the people, a right to petition national legislature.
Casey won't sue the people.
We can talk to them as leaders, as brothers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Dupont. Thank you. Yeah, I think you don't friend. Oh, welcome. I'm about to leave. Thank you so much. I'm leaving now.
Because you see, because you see the president of Nigeria married to what you going for. I mean, a president married to a grandchildren, and that man is you can't. I won't give the president the space. You can't see the president going. I don't agree with that.
Kissing advocacy is sometimes
is that dangerous, Mr. Guyan?
No, his advocacy is for an individual. And I never said this to him, but you can't be a person in a community and only look for soft spot that you think you can be that person that everybody will say Kissinger. It has to be. And I told JJ Dennis this in one time. I said, JJ, if we have five somewhere, because JJ always will take that pasture where he want to be alone, and everybody should go against him. But you can be 5 presidents somewhere, 4 presidents going one side. You say, okay, so I see 4 presidents going this side. I want to go this side, so I can challenge them. Sometimes it has to be about the whole, the county itself. And I'm only saying this, the way he does his journalism and the way he push issue. And I'll give a classic example. We had a situation with Honorable Peno. A superintendent that was elected by the people. A senator who is being paid by the taxes of Grand Gila County or Liberian. There's an issue in the country that he needs to talk to his people. He refusing to do it. Oh, what did Kissinger do? I will bring the man on, and I will talk to him. I don't know whether Kissinger is talking to you on behalf of the whole county, or if you're talking to you on behalf of Kissinger. You know what he said? I'll bring the man on. I'll put the man on here, and people who calling in, I'm monitoring your numbers. If you call and say anything, we'll go and catch you. Yeah. So that's that. And again, we have he's right here. He's trying to play that tape. You know me.
I completely disagree with Mr.
He's right here. But that our county situation, it has to be looked at from the whole. There are situations that we ourselves, every one of us, we have to, face these issues. Look, I was in the country, and people say, "Oh, Fred, want to run," and people are coming to me. People, even Jeremiah, a lot of people came to me. And I know I didn't go to run. I know that. First of all, how can I run? The how do you call it, residency clause will not even allow me to run. I know people. Residency clause, man. You see that? So, but that's not you.
Yeah, Marie, you know how many houses Marie got? It can hold. Marie got 2 houses.
They say you must be there 10 years. They say you must be a house.
No, you gotta have a home there, though.
They say you must be there 10 years.
That make my point, and that's exactly the problem with our country. We ourselves say it can't hold. I want to change the county. I can't go there breaking the law and say because I know it can't hold. I can't take the soft spot in the law and use it to benefit myself.
It's not working.
They're gonna come and hug me.
It's a bad law. It cannot be obeyed.
It's not a soft spot. When they went to the peace in Accra, they put all those things there.
I said,
they put it in there. Nobody was going to run. Not even Elisha was going to be qualified to run. That place, none of the guys are going to contest.
Okay, I will.
No, let me just end. Let me end. So on the
But I don't have your contact.
1 minute.
On the Burkinabe issue, first of all, we have to look at our whole county. Let's look at our county.
Yeah, you take out that erase it from there.
Who used to brush for our parents? I know my father had Grovo people. We have Nima people. For our whole county, our people are not too strong when it comes to those things, right? Unless I say I'm wrong, maybe in other areas. But that's how the war penetrated us, because we have people from Maryland, we have people from Nima County who are all in our forest, who knew everything about our forest before even the war. All the people who to brush for, most of our people were not ourselves. And, that's how we got food. Now, it's a Boston district or the bread basket of Grange there. So maybe Boston district are different. Jason can tell me I'm wrong. But in my area, where I grew up, most of the farmers that were doing work for our people were all from Maryland. And, so it's not something new.
They were from River G. River G right now.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah. So it was not something new. When I walk in, they'll see people knew all the forest. When I went, I saw my father. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna need through the be men. There's a place in that place where nobody's supposed to know. When you go there, you're supposed to be safe." When they went there, the people there, the rebel there, rebel met them there, and they started killing them one by one. Our people as lazy, then they walk, then the cooking, and even made it worse. All our people came to Montreal, they won't be army, they won't be this, they won't be that. So now going back home, I went to Burkina be all in my town. In fact, when the first person that went there, we were paying him on our farm. I look at the man get up Real Madrid Jesse, the guy who's supposed to be a farmer. Because I tell them, send him a picture. They send him a picture, they made a young man. So the first thing that came to my mind, these boys, they are not old people. I said, but the man stay in the town, you marry and you have children, and then this man not only
leave. That's the standard trade they post.
But you cannot change that, the mindset of our people, because they feel that that's the only way to change that. It means that you have to maybe find other people who are going to go there and brush farm for them. And, can we come up with legal document that will not give the people land? That's the only thing, because these people, they don't even stay in the town. They live in the forest. I don't know how they do it. They live in the forest. So our stakeholders, our representatives, our senators and superintendent, everybody got to come together and think, and hopefully with the coming of Mary Johnson and what he need, the senator, the new senator, and the news representative from that place, I think it will change, because Open is, I don't know what he can do for us. I read it, and I'm serious with it. And, I don't know what Open can do for us. So maybe with the 3 presidents on board and the new president that are going to elect from Chen District, maybe they're going to carry him along, and he will work, because y'all look at somebody who really want to change things. And, people don't like his method of doing things. And, people say, oh, he made a statement that there should be no checkpoint law. Maker can't speak like that and all of that. But, I think he's going to change things. We need laws that will say, look, these people can come to work, but they cannot, own property. They can't own this. They can't own that. It's almost like telling the good Mexican, country who do all your housework, your handiwork and everything. In fact, now I just hired a Mexican woman. I will help. Maybe they come in, someone to start cleaning my house. It's just like stopping them from saying, "Oh, people can't do this." But you must have laws that will stop them from owning land. To say you'll drive down all of that county, it's not going to work easily.
No. I agree. That's why I said we need to review the individual contract we sign with them so that it can benefit the entire county.
Yeah.
Because in the individual county, if I get a man 2 acre or my 10 acre, my brother do the same thing, coming from Nisoni, from Wazon straight to Chenzoni there, but you go to pull farm a whole town or clan. And then they create purchasing power. Then when they get purchasing power, they influence political power. Then they get a children they born.
Okay.
The children will take elected offices.
But Mr. Dion, the man comes in the town, he takes one of your sisters. You got 3, 4 children by your sister. Give me the chance. Yeah, give me the chance. You got 3, 4 children with your sister. Those children legally can own land.
Yep.
And they buy the land, give it to the papa.
The guy we have, we try to strike out.
Fred, hold on. Praise. let put the phone aside, man. What I'm saying.
What phone is? What the Lebanese people doing in your country right now?
Just give me a chance.
Let me ask you what the Lebanese are doing.
Now what?
The Lebanese having kids and the kids they're owning property.
Yeah, but
they're pumping the money in the church.
And I agree with you. I agree with you. But let me say what I want to say, Fred. Prince. The same thing I said is what Fred buttress. If we have a comprehensive law in Grand Jide that forbid individual people.
Grand Jide does not have its own law, my brother.
Okay.
The country is not a federal country.
No, give me a chance, Dan. Give me a chance. Wherever means we can create, we can build a consensus in all of the different districts and in the county of Grand Jide. We say, listen, you gotta do it this way to preserve the future of our generation, our children. Okay, you gotta make it this way. You gotta come to a consensus and understanding that we should not sell the land to the Burkinabes.
How you say the post should not sell? Are you supporting everybody in Grand Jide?
Let me end my statement. Let me end my Okay, thank you. So when we come to the consensus, we don't have to sell the land. Worst case scenario, you can lease the land for X amount of years. It still preserve our land. Land is power. You know, from feudal day, what brought about the caste system is land. When people till the land, you own land, you have power. You have economic power. Economic power can influence political power. Okay? Political power can make your life miserable. So all I'm saying, but then it's left with you, guessing, and Prince, my little brother, and all the other people that run the media outlet to bring our congressional leaders on the platform periodically so that we can be able to talk to them. We should be part of it.
But come at it, locally, it can be done. Let me give you an example. We went in town because we felt that we're in America, we have money. Because, our town is like, they say everybody are related. So, we have a parcel of land, maybe almost like 75 acres of land, farmland.
Yeah,
so
75 acres, you get document?
Yeah, we wanted my man a brush in the town that whether I put it okay, you so you on your own. So we wanted to add like, okay, we may deal with these people who got a lawyer from Shredju. We send a guy to the village. So the village people say, oh no, if you want made law, then you got made law for other us. You can't just come and make your own law, then you're part of things. So we want a law to be consistent. It gotta be that law you're making when you say only full acre we can give people, it should go across. And I thought it made sense. What am I saying? This we have to engage our villages, our district, our sessions, and work with these people. We can't just sit on these mediums and talk. We have to engage them because when you talk to them, they listen. And I don't know how villages are set up. And I know my own town, I call it village, but it's a town. And we are on a notion that we are one family. So everybody respect that. Ome Charlie Taru brush on his side, that his side, everybody respect that.
Gibson left found solution. Gibson left found solution. We want to leave it as it is.
Yeah.
So
why you want Casey to find solution?
Gibson said he has spent money on that.
Do their part. Yeah, the representatives do their part, but we locally we have to do our part.
Yeah, and we in the diaspora going to do our part too. And our part include the show.
Can I say something, please? Let me respond to Mr. Green quickly.
Zaza, you don't want to show your spirit. I want to see you.
Yes, Zaza.
Yeah, please.
Zaza, that's why I feel you come here. I beg you, Mr. Green.
Zaza, just
I disagree with you when you say I do selective advocacy or I look for soft spot. There are two characteristics about me that people should understand. One, I'm a journalist by profession. Two, I'm an advocate by passion. So advocate don't wait for people before you speak on issue. When I'm on Spoon TV, for example, and somebody raise a damning accusation against Crown people, and I go against them, I'm not going to wait and come to Grand Jide community before we discuss it. When Jeremiah Kun said damning thing about Grand Jideans,
that's a fact. I've seen doing that before
on TV, and I condemn me for it. I don't have to wait for people to come join me. When I pay poor school fee in Morovia because they don't have money to pay their school fee, I don't have to wait for Grand Guinea to do it. When I send money to Boston District for people to go in the forest and see the kind of land the people are occupying so we can make a judgment, I don't have to wait for Grand Guinea to do it. And so advocacy, you don't have to wait for people. That's one. As a journalist, I will have to live again after I talk to you as a Gibson. So when you say something, it don't make sense in my opinion, I will go against your idea because when you finish, after 2-3 days, that same thing might occur again. They say, but when I walking against him, man, the other day I agree with it. So I have to start agreeing with it from the beginning. The stance I will take for me to go forward. That's why people don't like me because I'm brave enough to tell you your ideas are wrong. And I say it. Look at what the people are saying. For example, in the case of Zopeno, you all of us know that, first of all, nobody get idea of how witchcraft. You say you are witchcraft, but you're not witchcraft. You say the man play wish to kill somebody. That what Gibson Jeru as a journalist, I'm going to go and agree with somebody and say, yeah, you're right. Zopeno killed the Pope for truth. I will tell you there's no evidence. Because I almost went to jail for writing about witch as a journalist. The only person that saved me is the justice minister. They were taking me to jail, and the man said, no, y'all bring the man back. And they brought me back to his office because I wrote that somebody killed somebody with witch. And I put a picture all in our newspaper. And the other came in. So when I come back there, Mercy said, Zopeno killed the man with witch. I said, yeah, I agree with you, Mercy. It means I'm not learning. I'm not learning from the mistakes I made. Or somebody wake up that Okai G said, your Cheshire Grain is a ritualistic killer. So I must stay on this particular platform and agree with Kai G that Cheshire Grain is a ritualistic killer. So when I disagree with him and say no evidence of that, then somebody say I'm a bad person. I will always be a bad person if the people continue to say or things like that about other people. Even if they accuse Prince Double and I see that accusation is crazy, I'll say you don't have evidence. That's nonsense you're talking. So more people don't know what they only speak out of their emotion. They speak out of sentiment. I'm speaking out of knowledge and experience. So I have to educate my people that the way they are going is
out of knowledge and experience, and he put his traveled traditional thing. He kick it under the table. He's speaking with knowledge and what he learned from the Western world. His brain, not no more or African sign.
We accept your
Okay, so let me come here a little bit, please. Thank you.
But yeah. You see what the white man book did to my brother Gibson. Go ahead, Mr. Zaza.
No, but okay, Prince, you keep muting your message. I will come up, but Prince, you keep muting me. You mute me for what?
You are talking on the phone with somebody and we're hearing you, so I don't mute you.
No, I was talking with you. I was just supporting Mr. Eric Gay from Nigeria.
Oh, okay. See, we can't. But you have blood.
Okay,
go ahead, Mr. Zaza.
Okay, thank you so much.
I say, Moses, you when you graduate, you were talking, I will listen to get the series you are putting. I think the champion on the
Let me say.
Okay, guys. Mr. Jeru, please. Mr. Jeru, you say, hold
on. I have been, I'm a Nigerian, I'm from Chen, I've been in America for all the long. I'm happy to be among my people.
Anytime you are in advocacy and you personalize advocacy, you don't succeed. Anytime you advocate and you personalize advocacy, you always lose.
Okay, so nobody personalizing advocacy. We are only just looking at
I'm saying something. For instance, if you're advocating and you are personalizing the advocacy, you are not dealing with the issues and you're accusing people without evidence, without this, you always lose. But if you advocate on the basis of facts and issues, people join you. I want to join you, Mercy. I want to join you in speaking. I don't want to shut you down. You are one of the outspoken girls among us.
Gibson, before you leave, Gibson, Jeru, before you get I
gotta go to work now, my people.
But before you leave, Gibson, I want to know what you're.
Yeah, I came from West.
Bees that are being brought into Grand Guinea County. You think of
Mr. Devon, let me just tell you, ask that question because that question will take a different way. Mr. Jeru, Mr. Double, hold on. Mr. Double, let me talk before the man answer, please. Mr. Jeru, hold on.
I gotta go.
Yeah, but your goal. So everybody, how can go? We all on the show, please. So that's what I'm saying, Mr. Jeru. Thank you for having me, Mr. Dover. The issue of this Burkina Bees, if we treat it with a Liberian issue, the way Liberian have treat politics in abroad, that said, if people say Liberian change, we will treat it the Burkina Bees issue that Liberian change. We believe that Taba was the issue. We believe that Joe was the issue. We believe that Ellen was the issue. We believe that Wia is the issue. Now we start believing that Waka is the issue, and we not look for the thing that is responsible. And we do the same with Granjide. We lost Granjide. The issue in Granjide, I am involved. I'm the chairman of our community. My uncle or my mom, little brother,
are you involved in being in the country?
Thank you. When you finish, just let me talk. Give me a question. I'm giving you information. When I finish, ask me a question. Don't ask me a question, but you don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, don't make
ask Amos and myself. We are from the town. I'm the chairman of that town. What we did, we went to the town and spoke to the family. We made them to understand the danger and the good part about having Burkina Bees. So the best you can do that your land. You know what? I can't come to your house and tell you how to run your house. I can't tell you how to sweep your house. Who should sweep your house? Who's not supposed to sweep your house? I can't do it. But guess what? When you bring somebody to sweep in your house, let the person do it like this for the good of the community. So when you bring Burkina Bees to your land, please don't get their land as their pay. Don't get them 25 years. Hold on. Don't get them 25 years as their pay. Give them at least a year or two to lay the foundation for you. Saying now you have to brush your own farm and plant your own cocoa. Give them a year or two, let them brush and put the cocoa there and they leave. Don't give them 25 years, 30 years. So it's a family issue. We should stop blaming the entire community and start blaming our leaders. It's a family issue. The government will have went there, the government went there with army. When they got there, it came back to community forest issue. And the community forest is owned by individuals. So you can't take the inheritance from them. So the government has to withdraw. So what we can do now as a people is to tell our families, say, we bring somebody to your land, please. When you want to just brush your farm for 2 years, let them brush for 2 years. At least you set a community, you set a limit. Every time you set a limit, that everybody that brings somebody here, the person should not be here for 2 years, and after 2 years, if you want to extend the contract, you let us know, but after 2 years, let them leave. Don't get somebody 25 years. If we talk closely to our family members, then the issue of Burkina Bees issue will be resolved. But we tell everybody to our mind power to the village who carry Burkina Bees and start going after Jacob Duty, start going after Yaya Nimle. We are ready to solve the issue. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're gonna wrap this thing on.
All right, guys. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, no,
thank you for having me.
I'm sleeping now.
So let's start from Gibson. Jerry, we start winding this thing down. One minute.
Yes, guys, look, this is a great debate. This is a great conversation, and the reason I came on is because when I see conversation like this, I like to participate. Guys, what else can we do? We can only talk. We can't fight. We can't throw witty. We can talk to convince our people. And the way we convince our people is to tell them the truth, not being afraid of them because they will hate us or they will not elect us. I'm not going to sit here today, my people, and come and sugarcoat anything because one day I want to go run for representative or senator. I don't even need to run. I can make judge available for people. So I can't sit down here and lie to the people or pretend to them that I won't be on their side. I will always tell them the hard truth. There are some ways we approach issue in Grand Jide. It is not good. They have the right to protest against Chester Grant. It's the constitutionally guaranteed right. They can say they don't want Chester Grant. They can petition the capital. They can petition the president. I am all for it. But when you cross the line and say, I don't want Chester, you leave it and say the man is a ritualistic killer. Just because the man will not sue you, just because the man's a leader, when he sue you, the man knew his sport, then you all take advantage of that and just call the man all kind of, the man got a life to live after public life. That's all I'm saying. Let's be factual. We'll make allegation. We should make the allegation with sobriety. That's all. And those who hate me for it, and somebody sent a message. I don't know if Prince Dog can put it back on the screen. the person say I'm mean to Grand Gideon. I don't know whether that person know what they're talking. I am not mean to Grand Gideon. I love Grand Gideon.
Gibson, you are not mean to Grand Gideons. Let me say for the part, you always defend your people. You know, I think you're from Nima, but you always defend your people.
No, you bad. Yeah. No, so that I can enjoy you. But so that you can just go like that, you go into different things. But when you're talking, so now I can watch you. I can tell that she's saying something good. It makes sense. They want to make sense. Then you just go, woo! That's it. Hey, God, she's busy now. But look, continue to do what you're doing. We need female among us who can speak out. Just that, don't mix your advocacy with personal attack. You will miss it. They will not let. Nobody want to listen to you. Advocate. Talk about the issue.
Now I will call you. After they want to not make peace, I will call you. All
right, guys.
Somebody before Jason go, we not make peace. So.
Okay, let's go to Madam Felicia Gallo from Mr. Dion. You want to go first?
Let her go. There I go because I live for white now. But
Then go, Monty.
All right, good.
You
Thank
go,
you very
Dion.
much. Yeah, thank you very much, Prince. And I'm very happy that your forum is one of the best forum. Council General, let me call you right back. I'm on a Zoom. I'm on a live TV. All right. Yeah.
Council General. That where in Karen George?
The other one.
Council General. We won't close our office in your state. It will be. Go ahead, Mr. Dion.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm happy again, Prince, that you've been having this forum. All of you Grangidians that are in the information highway to help disseminate information and create a platform for all to have a frank exchange of view, I think is very healthy for our community, for our county, and for the diaspora community. Like I said earlier, when I laid the premise down, like there is a code of public opinion and there is a code of law. So most of the things that we do in the code of public opinion cannot necessarily be applied in the code of law. I also say there is a difference between our elected officials and our appointed officials. The president of the Republic of Liberia can appoint whoever he wants to. The citizen of Liberia, Grand Gideon, or whatever, have the right to protest anytime they want to. If the president decides to listen, the Grand Gideons protest against the man here, and I decide to, as a president, to change him and put another person there, it's still his prerogative to bring, say, Guano from Nima County or bring Mamadou and make him superintendent of Grand Gideon.
They ain't try to see it.
Yeah.
So,
I also say, listen, we should give this man that is appointed Grand Gideon superintendent. I don't know who he is. I'm not saying before. I've been on a Grand Gideon for 28 years, Grand Gideon 32 years. So, but we could create a forum. Our older people in Grand Gideon will create a forum and have this man address our concerns and say, listen, these are the concerns we have as Grand Gideon. You are our superintendent. Can he be able to address those concerns? And if those concerns are addressed, he, as a leader, can say, listen, you know, my people, I said this, I didn't mean it this way, but it is interpreted this way. I'm sorry. I hear your concern. This is what I'm going to do.
Right.
Then the third thing I said, look, leadership is the ability to influence other people through inspiration with a clear-cut vision and a commitment for a purpose. So as a leader, people should be able to follow you because you inspire them, not because you force them to do so. Mm-hmm. We should be creating leaders. We should be aspiring to be leaders in our county, in Grand Gideon, whatever. Now, our leadership can inspire people to gravitate towards our policy and our vision. Thirdly, it's one thing to have public sentiment and accuse somebody of heinous crimes such as murder, witchcraft and other things, when we do not have the evidence to establish that. That is the code of public opinion. When you get in the code of law, you need evidence and hard facts. Can
When
we?
you get in the court, you get in the court of Grand Gide,
Yeah,
or the Grand Gide for it, we got Sasewu.
yeah. Then thirdly, the issue of the Burkina base in our country is posing an existential threat to our future, the future of our children and our generation to come. Our forefather preserved that land for us. It is incumbent upon us as Nigerians to preserve it for our offspring. If there's any way we can do as Nigerians to come together and find a way to avoid the Burkina people taking over our land, let us do it to save the future for our children. Thank you again very much for having me on. I'm late for work, but I'm happy to have spent my time. It was worth spending.
Okay. What's it saying? You want to go?
Friends, I'm legit. I don't want free beat. I got real data. Come on, bro.
Mr. Zaza. Mr. Zaza.
Every show you appear on with
I
it,
need
man.
to use
You're always in the darkness. What's up with that?
I'm so tired. I came from where I haven't slept yet. So let me just. I have nothing to say. Like I said before, I have no problem with Mr. Grant or Honorable Grant. I don't know him that well, but from the things that he said on the air, you got everybody heard it, and people were like, "Oh, they said they got Gina Grant there and stuff like that." That's not a good picture for our county. And I think for that reason, the honorable man needs to apologize to the county because he created this dark cloud over Grand Gila County. Grand Gila County is not that some people are not born, but I was born right in Zwedru. I was raised in Zwedru. So I know I live in Zwedru. We walk around like the one caller said. We used to walk from the other town to the other town. We used to walk from the mission, go to Cali for the Cali mission in the night. Go back. Nobody can do anything to us. So for him to come and say, "Oh, you know, this thing," it's not strange. I think it's created something over the county. And it's not a good picture for us, not a good picture for our children. You know, our children that we have here, we want to be able to take them back home without them not being afraid to go to their mom or county or their mom hometown. So the honorable man needs to come to apologize, and let's give him a try and see what happens. You know, these things when concerning the Bonabis is a serious issue, and like the Mr. Dian said, I think we need to really step it up. Well, I don't know how we can stop it, but for my family, my grandfather family, the Myers, my grandfather left us 400 acres of land. And I remember my uncle who was in Diata now, he suggested to bring this in Burkina Beast. So he said we can get them a piece of land and they'll be able to keep all our land. And we got together, all of us got on a teleconference and we refused. We said we're not doing it. We'll look for money to pay people to burn that land because that land, the old man suffered and left that land for his generation. We're not going to give it to Bonabis then so they can take that land. And we put our foot down and so the Bonabis did not come. We have to look for people to brush the land. So we all can start doing that. Because the thing about it, when you say, "Oh, I'll give you a piece of land," you get them 1 acre, they're going to take like 4 acres. And at the end of the day, you know, Grand Gila will be all up. We have people we got Nimayas in Grand Gila. Grand Gila is occupied with different people. To the point, one time when we were growing up, when I was on a convent, Mr. Webb built a park in New Zwedru. Beautiful park. Well, you know, on a weekend we all go there. You know, when I went back there, I don't know who carried the Chinese people in Zwedru. The Chinese people, they cut down all the trees. They got their mobile homes there. They spoiled the park. So I don't know who are the leaders that allowing these things. The beauty of that county was that park. When you come from Cape Palmas, when you buy it, all you building it behind it, Mr. White had a big park there. The new Zwedru Park, that's how we used to call it. But today it's not there because strangers came and invaded our whole place, cut down the trees and build mobile homes. So we need to be careful with these things. Today, what like we are, like the Mr. Dan said, it's not about us. It's about our generation to come. It's about the young people who are coming up. We might, our time is almost over. But we're talking about our children. We don't want strangers then to take all our country. So let us be serious about it. So thank you so much, Prince. I came from work. The topic was so interesting. We know we got different topics in the country now. We got a Judy Andy topic. Then we got the next day I saw the Nigerians protesting. So thank you so much for the show. Keep up the good work. You're doing extremely well for the county. Thank you. You have a blessed day.
All right. Mr. Gwion.
Well, thank you, Prince. I'm at work, so but it was a nice show. Like I said before, I called in. This thing is not personal. The president has the right to appoint whoever he wants to appoint to opposition, and also the citizen has that same right to say, well, this is a chief executive position for our county. This man going to work with us. The man has a record. We already know. I mean, the good thing for us, he served as representative. I don't know for how many years, 6 or 12 years. So he has a record that he can stand on, and they can look at all of those things and say, we don't want this man. And the president can listen. If the president wants to listen to them, he can listen to them. We also have the right to speak against him. It doesn't mean that they're going to fire him or they're not going to give him the position. I can speak against him based on what I know about him, my interaction with him when he's a representative, and based on his record. It's a public service job, and that's why in developed country people vote for these things. If we're voting in Liberia today for governor, or I would call it superintendent, and he won, nobody will go against him. He won as representative. We make all the noise, but that's what the people wanted. He stayed there. So it is what it is, but it is a position that the president has to make that decision. And when the president make that decision, we also have the right to say, no, Mr. President, this is the reason why we don't want this man. And he can come and back himself up and say, well, I think I deserve this position because of such a reason. Not only based on the fact that, I supported Mr. Boyka when he was running, or I am a partisan or unity partisan, so I should take the position. Not only based on that. If he was sent to Ministry of Internal Affairs or Ministry of Labor, you think we're complaining, Prince? I don't think so. But he's sending him to a county to be the chief executive of that county. Yeah. So the people who live in that county, who have interacted, if he was not a former representative and he was just a sitting guy who, and that's a mistake we made when George appointed Kaifari, and people would say, oh, maybe you guys are sedition, so you didn't say anything. But remember now, Grant was also a sedition. He just switched over during this process. So we've seen it twice, and the third time we want to really look at it keenly and make our voice heard to the president. It doesn't mean that he's going to change his position. No. We are even getting calls now that there might be a meeting tonight somewhere. I don't know. People, Nigerians are coming together. Maybe the president of GEA or the president of GEA and GEAD are getting together, call a meeting. We don't know. But that's a thing that we all need to really give a thought. That Mr. Grant, why it's true that the president appointed you, we still want to hear more about you. Do they go for hearing?
Confirmation hearing, gotta go for confirmation hearing.
Okay. So now, if the noise have already started, then there'll be more noise when he go for the hearing. But that hearing,
you know what the lawmaker then said, now the senators, they say anyone who was former of any former representative that get left, if you come in front of them, they're gonna give you, they can't stop you, they're gonna confirm you.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah, because
that's the agreement they have with themselves.
Yeah, from the class, so they can't stop you because if they stop you,
they wanted to kill Tinubu. First, they say he's a rebel. The man is confirmed.
Yeah,
Francis Yumare and the guy they wanted to or whatever who opened fire in the CDC compound is confirmed.
Oh, they confirmed that guy.
Although people didn't confirm.
Wow. So even the one that did a Zulu, it was not something that and that's the kind of Liberia we have. and it is what it is. So in this one, the citizens have to stand for themselves. Then we can't even rely on the houses, the Senate. But it is what it is. We need more of this. The county deserve better.
Actually,
We need to look at
in a different war. He said Grant can be confirmed. Grant will be confirmed. Tinubu, who saying you kill somebody, who saying he's a rebel? Tinubu is now your internal affairs minister. One or two who will open fire. The guy on tape shooting in the comp is one or two of Republicans. Eric Grant, your allegation. Eric Grant is saying, the people.
No, you'll be confirmed unless
you'll be confirmed.
So we can rely on the Senate. So if those who want to stop in, they got to use the pressure with the president himself, the chief executive. I'm talking.
The man put money in the old man. You remember the old man saying dancing with the devil. You don't care.
Well, we're getting other news that the old man might not even know about this. So who knows?
That's another story where he said he can live.
Yeah, they said there's alliance.
The old man is aware, he kicking, he can tell you, say, I don't know how he went there. He saw our front page came up with a story where they said come slash some kind of note and slash some kind of name on the paper where the paper was taking a little nap.
Yeah, no, but at least he's on record for making changes. You know, he had recalled some of the appointees that we are thinking that he doesn't know about. You know, there are 2 or 3 appointees that he recalled, right? So he's on record for doing that. So who knows?
All the people then, because the people then put in there, they get linked to CDC.
Also,
I was going to go to the put. They went behind the man after they announced the man. They start session on the man when they saw the man with red beret. I mean, CDC blue beret on the head. The man called the man in there.
So how about Kura? Kura was supposed to go to
Kubwa is going to defend. I mean, to justice. Kubwa, the labor minister right now, as you speak.
He confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, look, our county, we need to stand up. We need to stand up real good. And I don't know. What's gonna happen. Maybe from the noise, he can change the way of doing things and listen to the people.
Yeah, y'all said they want you to stand. Next time we'll know what to do. What let the man stand?
No, I'm talking about Grant himself. I mean, if he stands, he should learn. He should know how to do.
Grant, that's why people you're protesting everywhere. Because the women are putting themselves together to do a massive protest. I got a clear cut info. Why I'm carried live too.
But if the protests are loud and clear, then I don't think the president will keep it though.
Oh, the protest, the money will allow, and we're going to see the women protest by tomorrow.
Yeah, man. But thank you for the show. I mean, our county will always get the tail end of things. I don't know why, but you know, and we are being ignored little by little in the diaspora community, and there's another reason why we all need to speak up and come together and see how we can form a real force so that people will start listening to us. But based on your invitation that you invited me, I'll be at the convention. You invited me?
Huh?
You say, eh? I said, based on your invitation, I'll be at the convention to be one of your panelists.
Oh, yeah. You want to bring Grant? I won't bring every one of you guys to I'm trying to bring Grant. I'm trying to bring Nancy Doe. And all those. So the only person who refused my invitation is Zoe. I must give it to Grant. The time that after Donating was going on, I was having a live show. I called Grant. He picked his phone up and he told me that he just came from a meeting and he will get to Grand Jide. And I think he went there, wherever. But he talked about it.
I don't know what are you attending Madison funeral?
I don't think so. I didn't see Grant. I saw Yaya there. I saw Ghibli from Barzon District. I saw
that guy funeral. It was. I mean, it was something else.
Well, your man Zoe, at least Zoe, you don't want to go there. They care, man. Your man, his body is in the other room, and you're in the other room doing confirmation hearing. You couldn't just stay home.
Yeah. I mean, Zoe and supporters, they have what they have. I mean,
supporters, yeah, you got broke. I said
You said who?
you are one of his supporters. You guys parted way at all.
When was when you saw me support? Yeah, probably today.
You need a man in the
I
middle
see
of
already. I
the
said, why
game.
you going to show? You say, "I'll be right now." I said, okay.
Where is it, the man day?
No, I asked him why you start coming on your show. He said, "You be right now."
No, I banned that man from my show. You know, I be boy. He's still banned from my show.
Oh, you bet. I didn't know that part.
Then I will go there. Yeah.
You gotta start banning people, man. Your journalist, you have to be.
Oh, when you come on my show and you don't behave, you say I'll ban you. You want you know my burn and I'm ban.
All right, my man. So keep the fire burning. We here. Thank you. I gotta go back in my place.
Yeah. What? Zaza, what you say?
Man, oh damn! You go on the radio where you threatening to see the darkness.
Yeah. So, thank you, Mr. Double. You know, on the issue of the Burkina B, I said it has to be a family issue. If Mr. Guian know that Burkina B is town, let him go there and deal with the family. And know that how Burkina B there, advise them what the Papa and Kupa about it. That's how we can do this thing. You can't try to invite all the people in the town who you get connection with. They start running behind Sopenu, start running behind Yaya Nimle, start running behind Jose. It will not help. So for us to resolve it here, let us start with the community. If I the entire graduate association in America said they don't want Burkina B, they can't stop the level here, they don't get Burkina B here. So it has to be a family issue. Let us learn to advise our people the good part and the bad part about the Burkina B issue. On the issue of Mr. Grant, there are two issues about him. Mr. Grant himself is now an open leader. It's not someone who welcomes critics. If you don't support Mr. Grant, you are Mr. Grant enemy. He doesn't really welcome you. So you already have political enemies. Then you want to bring the man over the people. The issue of the how do you call it? Taylor Donner, Alfred Donner, and Guian issue, Europe Guian issue, a very broad, deep division. And anybody who is connected with these things, you have enemies. So for Mr. Grant, he himself had to be able to dispel some of those things. It doesn't that the president can impose on Branch there. It will not work. If even the president can go ahead, the president confirm him, you still have serious issue in the country. People protest against him every day, almost every time. You will not succeed. So they left with him now to put on a real leadership attitude and start winning people back to him. Then he start lobbying now. But if he said there, say, because the president elected me, the president appointed me, the president nominated me, so I will go. And he start going after only the lawmakers to confirm him. You have tough time. It is a time now for you to exemplify his leadership, to win the heart of those who are against him. I think that's the only solution to this issue. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zaza. Thank you. We are here. We're going to keep flagging these things, talking about these things. Thank you now.
Yeah. Thank you.
You want me to go live with you? Yeah. What you say about your news superintendent?
Am I on now?
You're live.
Oh, somebody is talking. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
First, let me say from a reliable source, it wasn't Oben Boakai that appointed Grant. It was Jeremiah Kuhn through connection of Zopenu. Let me go on a little bit what I experienced from Mr. Grant. I haven't met him in person, but I heard him about 3 times on a conference call, and he was very rude. The first one, when somebody break into Mr. Eroy car, or they were having something between he and Zopen or whoever. Mr. Samuel Jela called a meeting with the Chen district.
Yeah.
Grand Jide, and he came on there. He took side. He was on Zopen's side and he was going at Mr. Madison Graham. More recently, when the election was going on, we were in a chat room. Last minute of time, he came running in the chat room there, like he coming, because some of them could see where the election was going. So we knew those who were in black sheep clothing that come there because of position. Now they want to be, and I don't have problem with anybody being on whatever party they want, but we can see through you. Mr. Grant came in there, and somebody accuses him of something. Mr. Grant went off. He was so arrogant, and that type of leader, I don't want you as my leader. You and Zopeno friendly like that, nothing is going to be done. First of all, Zopeno, I have nothing against you. And I always say that if you are my father, Harold Tar, and we had a position in Grand Chile, I want to see your report card. If you are in first grade, I can't just promote you unless you are a very smart person. I can give you double promotion. But we have to see your report card, what you did, all the years you were occupying the position. If you did well, we want to see what you did. We're talking about development. He can that the people that representatives supposed to do that we're supposed to do it. He was so arrogant, and we still have. I don't know if they recorded his voice because I didn't. I wish I could, so I will play it here. You will see. Later on, he got off the phone angry. He was so impatient, and this person, I've read it now. My spirit don't feed him. And the other time when Alfred something came up, he went and arrested the sister-in-law of Alfred children mother, Vivian mom, sis Maurice born. I still have those documents. The people have to run. Some of our family people have to go through it. So it is partial. It's not about Grand Chile. It's about, oh, you and myself, we get a click here. And it's not about click thing. You should be there for the country. I don't care which party you belong to, but it should be about Grand Chile and Grandidians. And this is what I've been speaking all along. I don't want opposition, but I want the rightful people to be right people, to be having this position, whether it's a CDC or whatever party, but you should have love for the people in the county and not just for your personal interest. And even though if they say Ome Boakai appointed him, I find it hard, very hard to believe, and not because I support Ome Boakai. There are a lot of people around him. This happened during the WEA regime, and some of us when we were talking, because y'all were on CDC side, y'all didn't listen to us. It was the same thing that happened in the senatorial race. It happened there. What they call Nathaniel McGill was receiving money from people here and there. And when we're talking like, oh yeah, Evangeline Monkiba, what you know about Liberia, there are some of us who call back home there and research. We don't just come on this thing to talk. And it's about Grand Chile, it's about Grandidian. If you're not a peaceful man, you're bringing people in the country. And so someone, one of our brothers just came and said we should talk to our family people. Yeah, we'll talk to our family people, but law should be in place. And what I mean by that, our lawmakers should make law strong. If they were in favor of it and not taking about their personal interest and Burkina Faso coming in the country to face their cocoa farm, which is in their personal interest and not about Grandidian, the whole of Grandidian, they were going to nip it to where the sun can shine. But because they don't have no interest and they have interest in Burkina Faso coming in the country, and we don't mind. It's an ECOWAS country, they can come. But when I came to America, I have to get a work permit. I don't just go working. Those people can get documents like that. If the lawmaker were promoting those things, we're going to have people coming and in a law making, they can go and advocate for those things. But because they are not in the interest of letting those people go, and Horace Grant or what Grant, Ellis Grant is, sorry Horace, Ellis Grant is one of them. During the election, he went and sent people from Tudo Play. One of the guys, his name is Zola, Negro guy. They all came over to the children that was strong. When he lost the election, he left the children in hanky. I have to speak to the children. I still got their numbers. And I asked them, and they were like, "Oh, Sissy, then so can you please help us?" I said, "No, because you came illegally. So I'm not. First of all, I'm not even beyond Horace Grant. So you're on your own. I'm not going to pay anybody to do anything. First of all, you're not supposed to be there." So this Horace Grant man, this Zoe Penno man, the last time Zoe Penno came on your show and insulted the Grandidian, forgetting that some of his people that work with him, they work in the group and clean, whatever. But then he went and talked down on us. So just because you went and you did so pedal, you been flipping from place to place. When Ellen King, you were there. When the other one came, you behind there. You went through whatever we are regime, whatever you and McGill had going on. You went and got out. So when the election was coming on, so you went and took CDC sticker and stick it all over your face and your car, and you slide. But this time we got to put our foot down, Gregorian. It's not about hate, but it's about us, our country being represented in the right way. Thank you, Mr. Double.
Okay, thank you very much, Evangeline Carr. Thank you. She said it's not Ome Boaka who pulled it. Somebody, somebody slapped. She think that somebody slapped Ellis Granny on those.
Yes. And Ome Boaka, I don't think he knows yet.
Okay. Thank you. She don't think that women know and need slide on the thing. So good. Thank gentlemen and ladies for watching and spending all the time with us. We're gonna go now and we're gonna find something to do with our day off. So yeah, so okay, I gotta go. We're gonna be here. Let me go. Yeah. I'll come in on to now. You want to say something? Eh?
I say you ought to greeting Happy New Year. You look at my message, you don't respond.
I'll call you back on the show. The show got to end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
That long. It's all he's talking about. It's not about so. It's at all those above. So start acting one thing about you when you're friendly with someone, then you're ready to keep there and personal interest come in. If you were talking about all those things, they are all in our mouth. Mr. Graham just passed, and we've been talking the thing, finished round more yet. So don't come talking about it's not about Zoe. It's about Zoe and Ellis Grant. They are best friend. They are buddy. They are the one that be having the two confrontation in our politics. So don't come here to come tell me because of your CDC grudge that you have against me.
no, all right, so now I'll be here and then we will open the lines. I will open it the way we did it again. 10 people can count on. All we need to do, you have to be professional. The way we just did it today with Diane coming and you see, they take 10 people. So we will count, then the line will be 5 people. Then we got 15 people on. But all of us got to be professional at all. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I will.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks. I got to go. And God bless everybody. Bye.